back on January 2nd.
Over the course of their contests against one another, the Rangers have won 24, the Islanders 23, and there's been 2 ties. Over the last 5 games for each team, the Islanders have won 2, lost 3. The Rangers have won 4 and lost 1. This should be quite a hockey game and very, very physical.
If you watched the game here the other night against Los Angeles, you know the Rangers played superlative hockey. Just one of those things. They went down the drain anyway on a couple of late scores by Los Angeles. L.A. went out to the island and simply got blown out by the Islanders, who began to get a little angry at themselves, I think, Bill, the way they've been playing hockey.
Seems to me that the L.A. Kings gave up on that game. They put a rookie in goal that had never played before. Rangers would have liked that taste of that meat the night before.
With the teams getting set for the opening face-off, this is New York Rangers hockey. The Islanders and Rangers have just come out on the ice. The Rangers will be defending the goal to your right, the Islanders the goal to your left. Just think, next year with the so-called unbalanced schedule, we'll be doing this a lot more than we did last time.
They will play 8 games against one another, 4 at each rink starting next season. In the conference that the Rangers will be in, there'll be the Philadelphia Flyers, the Pittsburgh Penguins, the Washington Capitals, the Islanders, and the Rangers. So we won't have to travel very far most of that season, Jim.
Talked to Al Arbor about that briefly, Bill, and I'll be talking to Al between the first and second period, the successful coach of the Islanders. He said, too bad Buffalo's not in that division. Wouldn't that really make it?
Oh. Or even Hartford.
That's right. Buffalo for years has been claiming the championship of New York State, as I recall.
The Rangers will be without the services tonight of their best defensive hockey player, Walla Tkachuk. And if Walla's listening or watching, get well fast. They need you, and we enjoy watching you.
No team or team spokesman ever likes to say there is such a thing as an irreplaceable player. And obviously that's pretty much so in life as well. Any business, the old passes away and so on. But if there's any one guy the Rangers have extreme difficulty in replacing at any time in any one of a half dozen positions, it's Walla Tkachuk.
Particularly, Jim, the way they're playing under Craig Patrick. With his system, Waller is more outstanding and more valuable. There's the team statistics. And, of course, the goals scored, the Islanders are way up there, particularly with a guy like Bassi.
The young lady to sing our national anthem, the star of Evita, Miss Patti LuPone tonight.
Broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare of the bursting in air gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Miss Patti LuPone and Mr. Ashley Miller on the organ.
Jim, would you say these fans are up for this game?
They started a cheer when they began with "Oh Say Can You."
In goal for the New York Rangers, Doug Sotot, 3.60 goals against average with a winning percentage 12, losses 14, wins and 6 ties. And in goal, the peppery Billy Smith for the Islanders, 15, 8 and 4, 3.21 goals against average.
Janelli, Tambellini, and Nystrom will be the first line with the Islanders tonight.
Brian Lewis is the referee. John D'Amico and Gerard Gauthier are the linesmen.
Rangers will be starting Eddie Hospodar with Nick Patiu and Dave Silk in the middle.
Rangers have brought up Gary Burns from New Haven. He'll be wearing number 27, trying to fill the shoes of Walt Tkachuk.
And we are ready to go. This should be a dandy. Listen to the crowd. Puck hasn't even been dropped yet. Nystrom against Petillo. That'll be a matchup. On the face-off. Potvin across. Lorimer back. And Potvin carries it and gets booed. Puck off the glass and high. Rangers end. Around behind the net. Tambellini. That's Howard on the ice very quickly. They made a fast shift right after the face-off. Nystrom into Tkachuk. Into Petillo. And that's the way it's going to go. Nystrom has just let it out, but that's the kind of a game it's going to be. Here comes Potvin. Petillo's trying to line Nystrom up, coming back. Puck comes across the blue line, poked away, and back across the line. Howard there, gets run by Silk.
This Brian Lewis is going to have something on his hands, I'm telling you.
Lorimer across, Potvin again. Denny to the red line and sends one ahead. Save. Dave Maloney with the puck. Nystrom takes out Maloney. Eddie Johnstone to Petillo. Nicky shot. Save by Billy Smith. Offside coming in. Offside.
So that'll give you an idea of what we're in for the next 59 minutes. There's 19:04 left in this first period. Face off outside of the Islander zone. Phil Esposito talking to Nick Petillo.
Can't do that to us, Nick. That's what Phil's saying. Words to that effect.
Don Maloney's job will be skating with Mike Bossy. There you see them, 22 and 12.
Allison will be facing off against number 19, Brian Trottier, one of the very, very best. Gillies is the left wing. Person up to the red line. Long shot. They've taken a couple of long ones early on Sotar. Dougie into the corner. Gillies right out in front. Rangers work it out. Don Maloney, nice pass across, onside to Johnstone. Fakes the long shot, goes deep. Spun around, no penalty. There it is, penalty call. Shot Ellison high. There'll be a power play.
What an opportunity for Ellison.
With 18:34 left the first period and no score, this is New York Rangers hockey.
To number 26 of the Islanders, Dave Langevin. He receives 2 minutes for holding. The time is 1 minute, 26 seconds. 1:26.
Dave Langevin takes the first penalty of the game for holding. It happens behind the Islander net. That's Eddie Johnstone. There's Langevin going for Eddie, and there's the hold. Or that one of the two.
Or three. 18:34 to go. Period one. Ranger power play. Nilsson on the draw, trying to work it loose. That goes to Vickers. Back to Greshner. Greshner bends one in behind Vickers. Islanders will get to it, and they do clear.
Rangers have scored 38 and 222 chances, 17%. It gets better every game.
Islanders have changed quickly. Bob Bourne, 14 out as a penalty killer as Goring goes to the bench. Rangers coming down. Hedberg is bodied off the puck. Number 4, Bob Lorimer goes for the puck. Denny Potvin is out there, knocked loose. Lorimer gets to it. Past Steve Vickers, and it will be cleared all the way the length of the ice by Bourne.
Good defensive play by Dennis Potvin.
Rangers have 1 minute and 20 seconds to go on the power play as Vickers powers loose at the red line. Vickers at the blue line, poke checked away. Hedberg goes in onside. Hedberg dropped pass to Greshner, around behind Bourne. Little half slash by Bourne that time. Greshner in the corner. Potvin's on his tail. Greshner holding. They got Dave Maloney free at left point. Hedberg with Greshner behind the goal. Rangers is waiting for a break. Vickers in. Here comes Maloney breaking from the point. Shot by Nilsson. Wide on a stick check in front and high and into the crowd.
Hedberg tried to take that tip in by Nilsson. Greshner stood in the corner very deliberately.
This program is authorized by Madison Square Garden Productions Incorporated solely for the entertainment of our audience. Any publication, rebroadcast, or other use of the pictures, descriptions, and accounts of this event, including the imposition of a charge for viewing the program, without the express written consent of Madison Square Garden Productions Incorporated, is prohibited.
The Islanders penalty killing, very acceptable, 80%.
Time remaining in the penalty, 51 seconds. Face off to the left side of battling Billy Smith. Mike Allison facing off for the Rangers. That's Goring. Beg your pardon, it is not. It's Trottier there. Around behind the net to Johnstone. Johnstone takes a hit in the corner. Don Maloney pries it loose. Maloney gets it out in front. Don Maloney breaks out to Beck. Beck back to Don on left wing. Nobody in the slot. Johnstone drifting in. Penalty coming up. It's going to be against the Rangers, I believe. Looks like Allison's going to go. Interference.
Again, interference. Offensive interference by the rookie Allison. We've seen more of those lately than I've seen in a long, long time.
Mike Allison. He received 2 minutes for interference. The time is 2 minutes, 52 seconds. 2:52.
35 seconds left on the penalty of the Islanders, and then the Islanders, who has one of the better power plays, #1 in the league. There's Langevin. He's got 35 seconds left in there.
Ron Duguay facing off for the Rangers. Barry Beck is on his left side. You can see Duguay taking more face-offs tonight. Rangers will also probably use Dean Talavas at center to fill in the gap caused by the loss of Walter Kachuk.
They've already used Dave Silk up there too, Jim.
Gord Lane pass across right side. Ken Morrow. Morrow's coming in. Wide. He went for the long side. He was too wide. Shot on net. Knocked down in front. Morrow's got the puck. Morrow on the sideboards. Beck coming back for the puck. It's 4-on-4. Duguay on the sideboards. Duguay comes out. That's Gary Burns, 27. In 4 seconds, the Islanders will have a power play. Burns across, right side. Return pass, intercepted. Langevin just out of the box, has the puck. Langevin down the slot, all alone, goes left, waiting for some help. Sends one around behind the net. Tambellini is there. Tambellini's got Gillies free on the left side of Sotart. Power play for the Islanders. Bossy drifting in behind the net. Bossy kicks the pass. Bossy puts it out. Back to left point. Shot by Potvin. Wide. Rebound. Vadnais to the sideboards. Duguay clear.
54 seconds left in the penalty.
There's the time. Lower left-hand side of your screen. Potvin took a hit from Eddie Johnstone. Free puck center zone. Rangers broke up the drive. Islanders send it right back in again. Sotart drops it off. Laidlaw takes a heavy check against the backboard. Puck is loose in the Rangers end, and Bossy sends it in deep. Out in front is Gillies. Trottier in front. Missed by Gillies. Trottier with a great setup for Gillies. Here's Potvin knocking it down. Bossy again. Poke check by Dave Maloney. A good play by Maloney. 20 seconds to go. Long shot. Saved by Smith. The puck did tricks. Don Maloney, Eddie Johnstone. Johnstone goes to body. Free puck. Pearson starts to bring it out. Pearson at the goal line. Look at the forechecking by Johnstone. Look at this play. Oh!
What a play by Eddie Johnstone! Don Maloney gets a short-handed goal with only 3 seconds left on the penalty. Eddie Johnstone, an all-star on the Rangers, proved the reason why. Watch this play. There he goes in forechecking. That's Pearson, Stefan Pearson. Johnson stays with him, buddies him out of the play, throws it out in front, and Don Maloney is there to put it by Billy Smith.
You'll never see a better play, purely on hustle.
There it is again. Now he takes him out with the body, and he backhands it out to Don Maloney, and Don didn't waste any time either. It is 1-0.
15 minutes, 11 seconds to go. First period, time of the goal, 4:49. Short-handed goal, Rangers.
The referee, Brian Lewis, had his arm up in the air, Jim. Had that goal not gone in, the Islanders would have been short-handed.
Mathieu tries to take the puck away. Islanders had the puck. Sent into center zone to Barry Beck. Talavas, Silk, and Nick Mathieu, the line now for the Rangers. Vadnais around behind the net. Mathieu centers one. Dave Silk across, sends one across the line. Mathieu coming in deep. Back up right side, Vadnais with a heavy hit on Bob Bourne. Mathieu in the corner, going with Lane. Out in front, shot just wide. Beck goes for it. Behind the goal line, 2 men in front. Talavas takes a heavy hit. Rangers had the puck. This is Dave Silk. Silk at the goal line. Talavas behind. In front, Mathieu. free puck through the crease and wide. Look at the hitting. Beck sends it deep and lost it. Back into center zone. Talabas is there covering. And right back in.
What a shift that line had. Silk, Talabas, and Batiu.
Pass up along the right side into center zone. Sweep check knocked away. Islanders breaking in the slot. Check by Dreschner. Hand off right side. Coming in. Bourne shot blocked. Rebound behind the goal line. Penalty coming up. And so with 13:55 to go in the first period in the score, 1-0 Rangers. This is New York Rangers hockey.
To all the guys who traded baseball cards or cried when their team lost or waited hours for a quarterback's autograph, there's a magazine for you. Its name is Inside Sports, a magazine which covers a side of sports nobody else is covering, the inside. Inside Sports. It's a grown-up sports magazine for guys who've never grown up.
There's Dave Maloney in the penalty box. He's in there for holding, but up at the other end of the ice are a couple of slashes that could have been called. Second power play attempt for the New York Islanders. They lead the league in power play goals.
Tambellini facing off with the Islanders. That's Tonelli on his right side. They're looking for Potvin back at right point, but Rangers have it. Hospodar turns it around the corner, and Duguay short stops it. Gary Burns goes back for it, and then sends it in. Duguay got rid of his check and has the man with Burns in front and sends it back to center zone and across. Good play. Hospodar lifts it ahead. Burns chasing with Denny Potvin. Burns knocks it loose. Pearson with the puck. Rangers crossing the Islanders deep. Duguay picking up his check. That's Nystrom. What a check on Nystrom. Meantime, Islanders are in. Shot, save. Rebound to Laidlaw. Plays the turn. And not clear. Potvin lets it come back.
Jim, the Rangers are trying to make a turn. They had the rookies out there.
Sent across right side. Nystrom. Lost it to Hospodar's check and back to center zone.
Rangers have made their change. It's Beck and Badney out there now.
1 minute to go in the power play for the Islanders. Trottier across. Poke check nicely. That was Badney's stick. Gillies throws a heavy check into the boards. Penalty on Gillies. Gillies gets a charging or boarding penalty. Islanders, the Rangers have pulled their goaltender. Islanders trying to take the puck away. Barry Beck takes a hit. Gillies has the puck, and Gillies will be gone. 12:40 left. First period. Score 1-0 Rangers. This is New York Rangers hockey.
A 2-minute penalty for elbowing. The number 9 of the Islanders, Clark Gillies. He receives 2 minutes for elbowing. Time 7 minutes, 20 seconds. 7:20.
Face-off will be at center zone and back to the Rangers' end. Both teams have 4 aside here for the next 40 seconds. 12 minutes and 33 seconds to go in the period. First period, Rangers take it in and lost it and back to center zone.
Gillies had taken an elbow penalty.
This is Nielsen. Looks for Hedberg. He's got him. Dick save. Almost caught the long side. He got a piece of it with his toe. Hedberg again. He's got Beck for a shot. Save! Whoa, what a save on a dynamite drive.
That's as good a save as I've seen in a long, long while. Billy Smith getting the hand up to make the shot. Beck comes in on the left-hand side. He gets about to the top of the circle, and watch him let this one go and watch the left hand of Smith.
Interesting to watch the defenseman in that one, Bill. He pulled away to let Smith take that shot all the way instead of trying to deflect it.
What a blast by Barry Beck.
12:10 to go, period 1. Score 1-0 Rangers. A short-handed goal by Don Maloney with the assist by Eddie Johnstone.
There's Gillies in the penalty box. In 15 seconds, the Rangers will have the man advantage.
Allison is out for the face-off for the Rangers. Eddie Johnstone behind him to the left. Ron Greshner to the right. Here's a shot by Johnstone. Save! Greshner knocks it loose. Can't recover it. Back to center zone. Potvin. Fans boo every time he gets the puck. Potvin tied up. Lost the puck. Rangers forechecking. Penalty is over against the Rangers. They've got a power play. Dave Maloney just out of the box. David goes right. Sends one ahead. He's got Allison cutting in Don Maloney. Greshner and Eddie Johnstone. Johnstone with a puck. Backhand shot. And crease save. Rebound of the Rangers again. They've got the power play. Don Maloney. Maloney trying to get a backhander away. Knocked away from him. Recovered for a shot for Dave Maloney. Goes wide. Eddie Johnstone on the sideboard. Johnstone's got the puck in the Ranger power play. Johnstone shoots wide. Rebound of Dave Maloney coming in from the point. Behind Don Maloney. Around behind the net. Stopped by Greshner. Greshner feeds his wing. They've got Don Maloney free in front. Now he's tied up. Rangers coming out in front. Allison shot. Goal!
So the rookie Allison puts the Rangers up 2-0. They have now a short-handed goal. They got a power play goal. Here's Allison. He missed the pass behind the net, but held on to the puck. Watch him come around. There's a tie-up in front, and he put it right by the left side of Smith and into the net. And Billy Smith looks very, very shaky, not only on that particular goal, but some of the shots he has stopped. There he goes again, another angle. The smart play by Allison. A flick of the wrist, and it's 2-0.
And we're back to live play. Islanders come down. Shot, score! A 70-footer.
At least 70-foot shot, never left the ice. And it is a 2-1 hockey game.
Sotart wasn't ready. Islanders and Rangers, it is something special, I'll tell you.
Oh! The goaltender has to have concentration, and Sotart on that particular one had lost his concentration. There's the play. Remember, that's 90 feet away. The center line is 90 feet from the goal.
So the Islanders are right back in the game. Ron Greshner got the assist on Allison's goal at 8 minutes and 51-second power play. Another long shot on Sotart goes wide. Back for the puck Islanders. In front. Backhand missed by Nystrom. Rebound to the right wing. Islanders are fighting back again and hard here. Duguay tries to force the play to center zone. Rangers do get it to center zone. And it's taken away by the Islanders. On the left-hand side, Dave Langevin. Into center zone. Good move to get around is checked by Tambellini. Sends it into the Rangers' end. Hospodar is back. Hospodar checked by Tonelli. Gets it up to his left wing. Gary Burns. Rangers onside. Calavis holds. Plays it for Burns. Burns in front. No Ranger there. Backhand. Pass to Beck. Shot in front. Saved by Smith. And back into center zone by Langevin. Could be an icing call on this one. Here it is.
Shots on goal. Now the Rangers 11, Islanders 4.
9:59 left. First period score 2-1 Rangers. This is New York Rangers hockey. It's been tremendous.
That goal by Langevin is his first of the season. Pearson and Tambellini got the assist.
They'll face again.
We'd like to acknowledge, ladies and gentlemen,
Mike Bossy is the right wing for the Islanders. His check is Nick Pettillo, a pair of 22.
enabled him to tie.
Free puck at the goal line, a scramble for it. And a whistle stops play.
345 points.
Ron Greshner now is in second place, tied with the former Ranger Harry Howell for second place in scoring by Ranger defensemen. 345 points.
Once again, the face-off to the right side of battling Billy Smith, Islander goaltender. And they'll drop it again. Never see two players with the same number who are so entirely different than those two. Oh, in every way. On the draw, Rangers battling for it. Bossy has it. Bossy for the Islanders. Lane up in the center zone. Rangers checking, stays good so far. Petieu bangs his man off the puck. There's Bossy. Bossy feeds the wing. Petieu takes Trottier out, but not all the way. Beck missed his check on him. Here's Gillies hit by Petieu's check. Round in front. Rangers have it and come out. Allison on a bouncing puck. Petieu coming down the left side behind him. Allison and Petieu. Petieu in the corner. He's bodied. And a fast whistle. Petieu, meantime, having a little talk to with Gord Lane.
Nick Petieu tried to put it through the back door on that one.
Nick was not here for the game in January.
He would have liked to have been. 9:19 to go in this first period. Both teams make changes.
Wolf Nielsen with Vickers on his left side and Hedberg on the right. Dave Maloney is at left point, right side on right defense, Ron Greshner. For those of you who did not know out of the New York City area, we should have said this before, Walter Tkachuk, as you know, if you watched that last game, got hit in the just above the eye. He'll be out 2 to 3 weeks. They are fairly confident there's no severe damage to the eye itself.
Very fortunate.
Yep. It's going to be a shot by Greshner. Save on a screen. Rebound into the corner. Potvin goes down. Lost the puck. It's under him someplace. Fans want a penalty to be called. It will not be. The reason for Potvin being booed here at the Garden by these fans is the way he has treated Nilsson in the past. A couple of times they thought that he'd taken a couple of tough checks at him in the past.
And Allison the last time in here.
Right, Allison went out also. Potvin up on right wing. Rangers had the puck. Vickers centers in the crease. Billy Smith is there.
Vickers trying to hit on this Hedberg.
If he hadn't been tied up, it was in the net.
Here's a hustle by the Rangers. Vickers gets the puck. There's Hedberg in front. Dennis Potvin does a good job on Hedberg.
Face off to the left side of Billy Smith. 9 minutes to go, period 1. Goal so far, Don Maloney, a shorthanded by the Rangers with great work by Eddie Johnstone. Allison's power play at 8:51, assist by Greshner, and Langevin's 90-footer at 9:02. And the puck into center zone. Dave Maloney is back for it. Islanders take the puck at their own line, up ahead on right wing. Vickers comes back for it. Center zone and across. Hedberg coming into his man. Potvin. Check by Hospodar. They're going to break 2-on-1. Only Laidlaw is back. Shot wide. Rebound comes out for a shot here that is blocked. Nilsson trying to break. He couldn't get it under control in time. Rangers are on a change. Hospodar's backhander is blocked from behind by Potvin. Nilsson goes into the corner. Double team there. Puck in the Islanders' end is up for grabs. Nilsson is taken down. No penalty call. Into center zone it goes. Rangers have the puck. Hospodar ahead. Saved by Smith. Lorimer, number 4. Poke check knocked away. Allison might get to it. Nope, Potvin is there first. Caller sends one deep. Call it a save. It might have caught the short side.
Jim, there are bodies all over the ice.
Check on the left side. Laidlaw can't take his man out. Poked by Sotart, and he's got it frozen against the net. And so with 7:39 left in the first period and the score 2-1 Rangers, this is New York Rangers hockey. Face-off will be on the left side of the goaltender. No change, no penalty call. That little tie-up there. Wayne Merrick on the draw, number 11. Gets it back to his point man. Pearson can't hold it. Rangers breaking out. Gary Howard and Hospodar started to go at each other. Howard dropped his stick. Hospodar has not dropped his. He's skating away, but I think they're both going to go. That was off the puck. I don't know how it started.
Jim, if they don't bowl, then Brian Lewis blew a fast whistle because the Rangers had possession of the puck. If he was sending both, he could blow the whistle.
To number 8 of the Islanders, Gary Howard.
There's Gowie Howard,
Receives 2 minutes for roughing.
and Hospodar walks away from it.
It's only going to be Howitt.
That's called turtle, and Hospodar did that and won a hockey game on the road trip. I think it's tougher to do that than it is to tangle.
Oh,
But Brian Lewis blew the whistle too fast. The Rangers were
That's
in
why I
possession
thought they had
of the
2
puck.
penalties.
Exactly. What they call the slow whistle in officiating. You do not call the penalty until the defending team has possession of the puck.
on the face-off in center zone, Rangers have a power play for 2 minutes, leading by a score of 2-1. 7 minutes and 34 seconds to go in the first period. Pearson sends it in.
This is the third Ranger power play of this hockey game.
Beck. That was Calla right up in front.
It's having quite a year.
Don Maloney. Bad pass off the backhand. 7 minutes, 13 seconds to go. Sotart behind the net. Beck in the right corner. This is Vadnais. 3-on-2. Allison's pass is a bad one, intercepted by the Islanders. Nice check on the far side, on the near side, by Pearson. Islanders doing a good job so far against the Rangers power play. They almost broke out there. That's Goring. And Goring sends it clear.
You got to be careful when he's your opposition. He can score short-handed goals.
1 minute and 4 seconds in the power play, and Barry Beck is rushing. Around Goring's check. Beck sends it deep, and it is cleared by the Islanders. Greshner is back. Power play Rangers has 45 seconds to go. Greshner. Goring knocks it loose. Hedberg covers. Dave Maloney.
Islanders doing quite a job on this power play.
They sure are so far. Hedberg from Greshner. In front is Vickers. Hedberg can't find him. Dave Maloney takes a screen shot, blocked by Goring. Hedberg again. Good save by Hedberg. Greshner. They still have Vickers in front and unchecked. Pass to Vickers, score!
You heard Jim call it just the way it was. He saw the empty guy in front. The Islanders did not. And Greshner doing the job in the corner. There's Greshner. Now watch him control the puck. He can do it as well as anybody in the league, and he sees the open man that Jim told you about. And the tip in it is now a second power play goal and 3-1. Greshner now has taken second place in defenseman scoring for the history of the Rangers.
Here's the announcement.
Steve Vickers.
And that's goal number 13 for Steve, right from his
On
own
assist
spot.
number 4 on Greshner. And number 15 on to Sedberg. Time of the goal, 14
Here
minutes.
comes Bobby Nystrom with a shot. Save. Tough save. Sotart went up for it, and the puck went down.
Sotart came way out to cut down that angle.
.541 to go in the first period. Rangers are leading by 2.
The Ranger power play every game is getting better and better. Nystrom's going to the dressing room. Bobby Howard comes out to take over for Nystrom.
Tambellini on the face-off for the Islanders. Scramble for it. That was Burns taking the face-off of the Rangers, 27. Laidlaw coming out in front of Tambellini. This is Burns. Oh, nice pass. Almost too good. Burns takes a bump at centers one. Backhander missed. Talavas reaches for it. Smith gets there first. Burns toward the net. Duguay. Save or post.
Jim not hit the post off of him.
Some high stick work goes undetected. Shots blocked. Duguay comes back into Gord Lane with his own high stick. Referee's not calling enough. There could be a problem. Laidlaw here.
Particularly if the score widens.
Burns splits the defense. 2 men in front. Puck goes wide. Talavas is run in the corner by Tambellini. Penalty coming up.
And it'll be against the Islanders once more.
4 minutes and 58 seconds remaining. Period 1, and Rangers leading 3-1. This is New York Rangers hockey.
Catch that Pepsi spirit.
Catch that Pepsi spirit. Catch that Pepsi spirit. Catch that Pepsi spirit. Drink it in, drink it in, drink it in. Catch that Pepsi spirit. Drink it in, drink it in, drink it in.
There's Ken Morrow, the Olympic hero. He's in the penalty box for elbowing. Once again, the Rangers will have the power play. But, Jim, I spoke about Hospodar before playing Turtle. That's the third time this year he has done it, and the second time the Rangers have scored goals.
That is back away from a fight and cover up so you don't get hurt. Causing a power play. Rangers have one now. Through Johnstone. Allison for it. Beck's on the point. Calls for the puck. Allison give and go to Don Maloney. Allison's in front. Maloney trying to find him. Pass out in front for Johnstone. Stolen by the Islanders. Good defensive play. Bad play by Allison as the puck comes down the right side. Beck and Trottier. Trottier can't get through Beck's check. Vadnais ahead to Don Maloney. Rangers are onside going in. Maloney ridden off the puck in the corner. Rangers have the puck. Allison again. This time he goes to Beck and back to Allison. He's got a shot if he wants it. Pass instead. Don Maloney. Maloney circles the cage. Johnstone taking a go over in front. Shot at a save. Little Eddie Johnstone taking a going over in front, but standing his ground, and Smith has to go down on the ice to grab the puck.
They've been all over Smith, Little in this first period, laying on top of him.
E.J.
There's Billy Smith. Watch E.J. in front of the net. Don Maloney behind the net. There's the pass out. Pearson doing a job on Eddie Johnstone. That's Trottier on Allison.
I thought there'd been a shot on net. Actually, it had not been. Smith was making sure there wouldn't be as he went out.
There's Johnson's record recently.
We're back to live play. Power play for the Rangers. 1 minute and 10 seconds to go. Face off again. This time into center zone.
Referee Brian Lewis felt the Rangers cause a whistle in the attacking zone. Like to say hello to Long Island people out in Austin. The Austin Mavericks, coached by Larry Hill.
Austin where? Texas?
That's Austin, Minnesota. And Jim, he tells me that junior team has 12 to 14 kids going to enter college next year. That's quite a record.
That's great. 4:06 to go in the period. Rangers on a power play. The puck cleared by the Islanders, but taken by Dave. Dave Maloney. Beyond the reach of Steve Vickers. Pearson. Taken away by Hedberg. Took a high stick across the back of the neck. Checked by Greshner, and Nilsson back to the puck. His score is 3-1 Rangers. Rangers on a power play. Free puck. Nilsson takes a hit. Lost the puck. Good pass into the corner. Back to the point. Dave Maloney. He'll shoot. Wide. Rebound coming out to Hedberg. 30 seconds in the power play. Greshner with the puck. Vickers and Nilsson in a slot. Shot. Just wide through a forest of legs. And cleared by the Islanders.
That Greshner is something else lately.
Hedberg lost it on a check, anticipating a body check. .302 to go in the period.
Face-off will be just inside of the Ranger zone. In the last 6 games, Greshner has 10 points, 4 goals, and 6 assists. Thought the Rangers were fortunate on that one. That could have been a penalty. 5 seconds left on the penalty to Ken Morrow.
Eddie Johnstone is now the right wing. Fatiu is the left wing. Fatiu reaches for the puck and not pry it loose. The center is Dave Silk. Laidlaw's got the puck. The power play is over. It is 5-on-5 again. Play at center zone and sent ahead by Lorimer. Stopped by the Rangers quickly. Rangers still without the service of Chris Kasopoulos. Here comes Silk. Fatiu going for the net. Shot Johnstone wide. Fatiu couldn't get turned in time. Puck came directly off the backboards. He's trapped deep. It's a 3-on-2. Gillies takes a long one. Save. And up into the crowd.
The Islanders, after scoring on a 90-foot shot, are not hesitating to shoot it from a great distance. That one was from about 65 feet. Shots on goal now, 16-8. Rangers 16.
Wayne Merrick facing off for the Islanders this time. Dave Silk is still out there. He's waved, and Eddie Johnstone goes in. Johnstone can play all three forward positions. As a matter of fact, has this year. He scored his goals and assists from all three positions. Merrick is good on the draw, though. He wins this one. Potvin shot blocked by Silky and into center zone. Some heavy work on the boards, I'll tell you. Penalties coming up. Looks like Hospodar might be going, but I'm not sure if I got the signal right. Yep, looks like Eddie Hospodar.
He's going for charging, Jim. There's the sign of charging.
2-minute penalty.
So the Rangers will be shorthanded with 2 minutes and 20 seconds left in this period.
And Hospodar. ABC has given us a charging. The time is 17 minutes, 40 seconds.
There's the play up on the left side of the picture. Here comes Hospodar. Supposed to take more than 2 strides.
2:20 to go. Period 1. Rangers leading by a score 3-1. Shots on goal 16 Rangers, 8 Islanders.
The Islanders are tough. They lead the league in power play goals. Look at where Duguay is holding his stick.
Right down by the ankle. He's got it.
It's Duguay and Talafas up front.
Person. Islanders trying to break on left wing. Bossy's coming in a hurry. Sends one toward the net. Sotart clears to his corner. Bossy. Bossy drops it back. They're set up well. From the point, Potvin blocked by Duguay. Beck's got clearing room. Did not clear. Again. Did not clear. Badney takes his man. Free puck. They got Trottier in front. Shot by Potvin. Off the stick on the glass. Calavas on the sideboards. Check by Bossy. Double check. Rangers have clearing room again. Duguay leaves it out for Beck. Calavas one-on-one with Denny Potvin. Calavas. Good control in front and missed by Johnstone. Beck's got a shot. Stopped in front. Save. He held it long enough for a whistle.
Some great aggressive play by the Rangers when they're shorthanded.
Calavas hung on to that puck and hung on to it and hung on, waiting for help, and he got Eddie out in front and couldn't quite connect.
Jim Sotart could have helped himself on that penalty in his own. He never came out of the net to intercept that pass behind the net. There's Barry Beck. Great save by Billy Smith.
That is a good one.
He's made 2 good ones on Barry Beck.
Butch Goring for the Islanders, Eddie Johnstone for the Rangers. Rangers are shorthanded. Johnstone wins the draw. Dave Maloney, and they'll shoot. Save off the blocker. Collar around behind the net. Person here. Time in the penalty, about 44 seconds. Pearson out to center zone.
This is the last minute of the play.
Lifts in a little flip shot. Sotart lets it bounce. Dave Maloney takes a hit in the corner from Bourne. And back to the point. Nobody there. 30 seconds in the power play. Potvin had drifted into the slot. Breaking down left side. Caller again. Nice play behind Laidlaw. Caller fanned on it with Laidlaw coming in on a check. Play is in the corner. They got a man in front. This is Goring in front. Kicked away in front by the Rangers. Tom Maloney just gets to it. Cannot clear. Now clears. And the power play is over. Hospodar is out. High stick that was aimed at Hospodar caught Eddie Johnstone. Nobody else saw it except the crowd. Long shot saved. This is Gord Lane. Here comes Patiu. Smash. And the period ends. These teams just plain don't like each other.
Hospodar said something to the Islander bench as he was going by.
First period by the Islanders 8, Rangers 18.
Well, it looks like that's over, Jim, but the Rangers had 18 shots at Billy Smith in that period. The Islanders had 8.
Score in the period, Don Maloney, Allison on a power play, Vickers on a power play, and Langevin at 9:02 for the Islanders. Shots on goal, 18 Rangers, 8 Islanders. Score is Rangers 3, Islanders 1, and this is New York Rangers hockey.
Now, ladies and gentlemen,
4 chances so far. The Rangers, who are 18th in power play production, scored 2 power play goals, but the killer in that first period was Don Maloney's goal set up by Eddie Johnstone, the shorthanded goal, and they almost had a second one.
In any event, we'll see what happens in the second period. Ready to start the second shortly, and this is New York Rangers hockey. So that cable is so powerful. Bill went over to Hawaii last year, and a delegation met him at the airport. Of course, they were angry. I'm putting them on. They did meet him at the airport, actually. Friends in Hawaii. Just
And
watch
Jim,
the cable
those
guy.
same people in Hawaii are coming to New York in February, and they will be a guest at my place.
You people have a spare postcard kicking around. Boy, I almost dated myself by saying a penny postcard. We'd like to hear from you.
You did.
Find out really where you watch the cable from. I mentioned the other night an old
He's
friend.
really older than I am.
Mentioned an old friend Al Servi, who played some great basketball back in the old days and has a basketball camp every summer.
Didn't
And I
he
got
play
3.
with Syracuse?
Yep, and I got 3 letters just on the strength of that. Old friends of Al too. Al's up in Rochester right now.
There's the top scorers in the National Hockey League. Look at that line at Dion, Zimmer, and Taylor. Well, Bossy's up there, but the guy they all got to look out for is that 19-year-old. He might be 20 by now, Gretzky. He's on his 3rd year of a 21-year contract.
They'll face off at center zone. The face-off will be to begin the second period with the score, Rangers 3 and Islanders 1.
I would think you might find an Islander team that'll come out very aggressive in this second period.
Interesting, Bill. Sometimes the best way you can go is to soften up a little bit. The other team's expecting heavy hitting. Remember the Philadelphia game we had a couple of years ago? Expected to be a war, and nobody hit anybody, and it was the strangest
That's
game we've
right.
ever
It
seen.
was how do you do, how are you all night long.
Yep.
There's Sotot's record and Billy Smith's record. We expect Billy to swing that one before the night's over.
They've been crowding him pretty good. He generally doesn't allow anybody that close to him. Okay, Duguay is the center for the Rangers. Talabas is on the right side. Buck comes back. This is Carol Vadnais. Left wing is Gary Burns, 27. Beck ahead into a crowd, high in the air. Up the grabs. Talabas missed it. Tambellini and Tonelli, rather, back into Rangers' end. Nystrom whips it out to center. This is Duguay. He's got Talabas. Talabas took a heavy check. Still scrambling on the sideboards. And cleared to center zone. Beck. Nystrom coming in on Beck.
Given that Gary Burns looks at home. He played 5 games earlier this season with the Rangers.
Even his first game, Bill, he never looked like he was in awe of the situation being up in the Major League. Potvin and Burns tangled a couple of times there briefly. Nystrom's got the puck and throws it in, avoiding Beck's check. Behind him is Tambellini. Play in the corner. Talabas bodies his man. Players in the Rangers' end. And a frozen puck there.
And the referee, Brian Lewis, starting to blow the whistle fast in the corners. If I was out there, I'd be doing the same thing. That's how an official gets in trouble. In a close checking, hard-hitting game, if you let them work each other in the corner, you have problems. There's Burns going off. He leads New Haven in scoring.
Nethery was chosen the player of the week last week.
Nethery?
That league, yeah. Very nice.
Anytime you get a chance and up around New Haven way, go in and see those New Haven Nighthawks. Parking is a cinch, and they put on quite a show.
Get General Manager Roy Malacher and all the rest of those people up there do a fine job with their fans.
You'll see Rod Gildaire in store-bought clothes behind the bench.
This is Gresham with the puck. Center ice play. And offside. Islanders were still in. (3-1) the score. Rangers on top. Second period just underway. A lot of stops and starts here in the first minute of action. Rangers go to Boston tomorrow for a very tough game against the red-hot Bruins.
We'll be going with them, and you'll hear it on WR Channel 9.
Puck is sent in deep to the Rangers' end. Greshner around the turn. Gillies with a hit on Don Maloney to pop it loose. Gillies can't quite reach it for the shot. Rangers had the puck. Eddie Johnstone eludes a check by Gillies, sends one to center zone. Lageman's there. Lageman takes it back. Trottier feeds the wing. Bossy held up at the blue line. Break out. Don Maloney. They'll catch him. Shot wide. Just enough. They got him just enough to slow him up. Couldn't get the hard backhand away. Johnstone, Maloney, tip but wide. Bossy and Dave Maloney. And the puck goes out of play. And so, with 18:21 to go in the second period and the score 3-1 Rangers, this is New York Rangers hockey.
There's Dave Maloney. He's out in front on a breakaway, and the Islanders play it very cool. They didn't bother him at all. Smith may have touched that puck. I'm not sure, but we know it hit the post.
Face off across the Islanders line and back to center zone. Tommy Laidlaw to Ed Hospodar. Potvin in his own end. Hospodar. Sent in deep. Billy Smith roaming out of his net. Rangers forechecking well. Hospodar intercepts, sends it right back in again. That'll be offside. Rangers, as a general rule, like to have, believe it or not, Potvin handle the puck a lot. Especially when he's deep in his own end, figuring he's going to get tired if he does it often enough.
They don't like him to be able to make rushes, though.
No.
You know, that Boston game tomorrow night, Boston's been going pretty well. They've only had 2 losses in the last 13.
Played a very tough game against these same Islanders the other afternoon. Long shot from the red line in behind the net. Vickers gets turned around. Laidlaw has it. Sends it to Vickers in the corner. Hedberg in front, wide though. Nilsson cuts through the crease area. Hospodar turns and shoots. Blocked. Breakout. Laidlaw is trying to come down, but it's a 2-on-1. Here's a shot. Save! Great save by Sothart. And Hospodar coming back. Takes it to the backboards. Islanders trying to capitalize. This is Potvin. Center is shot. Save. Rebound missed on the far side by Goring. Goring was not set for it. Had he had a backhand ready, it was in.
If he had a stick on the ice, it was in.
Icing call. Rangers just want to get it out of trouble.
For any of you young hockey fans, with young hockey players watching the game, there's a prime example of what you have to do. You've got to skate with the stick on the ice. Bobby Bourne picks up a mistake by Hospodar. There's Bobby Bourne in his bench. And here's the mistake. Hospodar had given him the puck, actually. Sothart comes way out. A good defensive play by Laidlaw.
2 good plays. Sothart cutting the angle down and skating aggressively against Bourne. Continued to come out. Face off left side in the Rangers' end. Islanders are down by 2. 17:20 to go. Period number 2. Free puck. Not cleared from the point. Screen shot wide. Rebound comes out to the right side of the wing for the Rangers and stolen by Merrick. Merrick to Bossy. Shot. Stopped in front. Wide. Bossy's got it again. For the first time, the Rangers seem to be off balance in their own end. Beck. Patiu. And clear. There will be no icing. Gord Lane coming back. Allison on his tail. Patiu comes in deep, giving Allison a chance at the puck. Players in the Islanders' end. Shot possible. Blocked. Howard into center zone. 2-on-2. Vadnais right, Beck left. Fosse threw some snow. The puck is in front and wide. Vadnais couldn't control it. Fast whistle with 3-man, 2-man going down behind the goal line. 16:27 to go. Second period. Score is 3-1 Rangers. This is New York Rangers hockey.
Dial-it has national sports news. It's new, it's rational just to call National Sports for all the latest reports. We're talking national sports news. We've got it all. 900. What a wonderful call. 900-976-1313. 900-976-1313. Dial it. We're talking to you.
Steve Tambellini, Johnny D'Amico, the linesman. There's Gary Burns for the Rangers, up from New Haven. Free puck. Dave Maloney. Still in the Rangers' end. Greshna has to come up. Islanders playing much better in the Rangers' end so far this period. Duguay to Burns. Burns goes wide and gets behind his man. Centers it, kicked away by Pearson. Back to Nystrom's side. Nystrom coming down the wing. In center, Tambellini missed the shot. Rangers coming back beautifully. Dave Maloney and Greshna with a beautiful play. They've got it again, the Islanders in the Rangers' end. Shot thrown up by Langevin goes wide. Rangers get it up to right wing. Duguay there. Duguay centers it. Islanders have had the best of the action here in the second period. Rangers have not had a shot on net.
They are forcing the Rangers, Jim.
Islanders working the puck down. Long shot, throwing it in and hoping for the rebound. Johnny Tonelli goes after it, can't get to it. Nystrom on the side. Talavas one-on-one. Talavas with Langevin. Everybody trying to get back. Talavas, he's going to shoot. Save! There's Smith getting into the play. Head man in the puck with two Rangers trapped deep, but it's just a 2-on-2. Fakes the long shot. Nystrom goes for the net. Lost by the Islanders. Rangers coming out to Eddie Hospodar. Hospodar to Allison at the line. Hospodar's in front. The pass by Allison hops high in the air. Allison gets it loose. Rangers in the Islanders' end trying to get possession. Here come the Islanders. Don Maloney hooking a bit coming down. 2-on-2 again. Nystrom's in front. Islanders trying to get a shot. It's toward the net and wide of Nystrom. Gillies on the sideboards. Gillies gets it loose. Gillies shot wide. Rebound coming out to left point. Potvin is there and sends one deep. This is Trottier with Nystrom in front. Gillies. Save or wide. I think it caught the post. Gillies again. Nystrom throws it behind the net. Hospodar goes down with Trottier on his back. And play is stopped.
The Islanders have taken control of this hockey game in the second period. They are playing very aggressive. They are trying to force the Rangers into making mistakes. Face-off will be in the Rangers' zone to the left of Sotot. There's last night the NHL. The Islanders 8-1 over Los Angeles and their rookie goaltender. Detroit 5-3 over Toronto. Montreal 5-2 over Colorado. Edmonton and St. Louis 3-3 tie and the same score with Washington and Vancouver. Washington seemed to have been coming back, Jim. They had a lull period, but they're playing good hockey now.
Vastly improved team over last year, early part of last year. This is Beck behind the net. Islanders continue to force the play. Potvin behind the net. Gillies goes for it. Rangers trying to clear and do breakaway. 2-on-none. Hedberg and Nielsen. Save! Great play by Billy Smith.
Jim, there's going to be a penalty against Hedberg, and rightly so. It was offensive interference. A bad play by Anders. You had a 2-0 break. There's the breakaway. Now watch Hedberg cut across and take out the Islander. That's a no-no. That is offensive interference.
14-18 left, second period. Score 3-1 Rangers. This is New York Rangers hockey.
He receives two discipline interference. Time 5 minutes, 42 seconds. 5, 4, 2.
He tried. Right. There's Anders Hedberg in the penalty box. A bad play by Anders. His intentions were good. That's Nielsen going down on the left-hand side. Anders Hedberg's play was to come wide on the right-hand side to give Nielsen somebody to give the puck to.
It is an Islander power play, and you cannot long deny this team on power plays. They are the best in the league by fact. 14:18 to go.
This is their 5th opportunity. Remember, they lead the league, or 4th opportunity. They lead the league.
Pearson has the puck. This is Bourne. He drops it back. Rangers forechecking, knock it away. Talavas. And they've got it open to Vadney. Rangers have done a magnificent job so far on the power play defense. Matter of fact, they've scored a shorthanded goal tonight.
The Islanders scored 4 power play goals last night.
Callor carrying the puck out. Lost it on a check. Free puck. Rangers end. Beck. Barry wheels. Not cleared. Person keeps it in. Now Duguay with a beautiful move. Here's some extra effort. Got it clear.
He's been given extra effort for a long while. Since he come back off the injury, Jim.
Bob Bourne. He can fly.
Just about the fastest in the league, this guy.
Around behind the net. Callor tries to find a man. He's got Goring. This is Bourne. They got a man in the slot now. Bourne. Goring. Bourne's in the slot. Puck comes back to Potvin. Left point. Pearson. Centering. Rangers get to it. They're going to break. Vadney decides to hold. Now he goes in. He'll shoot. Off the stick into the crowd.
Eddie Johnston was up ahead of the crowd. Vadney decided it was not good to throw it to Eddie. 42 seconds left on the penalty.
You'll recall a couple of years ago when the Rangers in that small miracle on 33rd Street defeated the Islanders in the playoffs. This is exactly what they did then. Nullify the Islanders' power play and become a threat with shorthanded goals. It's a tough job.
The Islanders are pressing, Jim, and you may be able to break it.
Center zone, Rangers will capture. Maloney, soft pass. Time remaining 33 seconds in the power play. Rangers continue to forecheck the Islanders off their rhythm. This is Trottier. Trottier across left side. Islanders capture the puck. Fossey forced back by Don Maloney's check. Finally makes the red line. He's going to go in. Nope. Yes. Man in front. Shot. Save. Rebound wide. Great save by Soapy. And back to center zone. Penalty will be over in 4 seconds. The Rangers have done it again. Rangers have the puck. Just beyond John Stone's reach. Rangers on a change. Person's got it. Trottier. Gillies. Shot. Wide. Gillies throwing his weight around. Rangers get it to center zone. Cross ice by Gord Lane. Here comes Nilsson in a hurry. Back to center zone. Vickers dumps it back to Beck. Lane up ahead. Offside. 11:40 to go. Second period. Score is 3-1 Rangers. This is New York Rangers hockey.
When there's nothing but snow where the road used to be, and you're wondering if you should have stayed at home, it's a good, secure feeling to have this Toyota pulling for you. Introducing the 1981 front-wheel drive Toyota Corolla Tercel, Toyota's lowest sticker-priced car. The Toyota Tercel, a car that pulls its own weight.
And a little bit more.
Oh, what a feeling.
Tercel.
After the face-off, Gord Lane gets it into center zone. Rangers intercept. Vickers across. Just behind Hedberg. He couldn't stop in time for it. Sent ahead again. Rangers checking at center zone. Nelly ahead off Nystrom and back to center zone. Lane again. Number 27 with the puck, John Tonelli. Sotart drops it off. It comes up to Silky's side. Silk could not clear. Lane is there. Silk puts Lane down. His puck is someplace underneath. Lane with a little backhand and swat at Silk. And Tonelli, for some reason, gets in. for no reason whatsoever. Lane can take care of himself pretty well.
At any event, the face-off will be out in center ice as the Islanders cause the whistle. Yeah, Lane can go pretty good. Jim, the Rangers were fortunate a couple of seconds ago that the linesman and referee can't count. The Rangers had 7 men on the ice for about 5 seconds at any rate.
You saw Clark Gillies go out to the dressing room. We'll keep a check on the runway there, see if it's equipment or what.
Nystrom went out. It was equipment. That's probably what we didn't see Gillies get hit at all. You bounce off him if you hit him anyway.
10:56 to go, second period. Lane has the puck across right side. Sotart's got the puck all the way. Greshner to the wing. Nice play by Petiou. They got a one-on-one with Silk as a result. Davey holds up toward the net. Hey,
Gary Burns getting his first NHL goal on a beautiful setup by Davey Silk. That was the most surprising goal we've seen in a long, long while. There's Davey Silk. Now watch him turn around. And behind the back pass, he sees Burns breaking. It goes over the defenseman's stick and the tip in again, just like the one that Vickers got.
he got a piece and it continued in. Never made the full stop.
It is now 4-1. What a play by Silk.
Greshner's got the puck. Takes the return pass. Don't forget that play by Petiou to break them out of there.
Exactly right, Jim.
There's Lorimer behind the net, and Lorimer sends it into center zone.
Nick got an assist on it.
His first goal at 9:22.
Plays center zone again. Rangers are swarming now down toward the Islanders' end. This is Lorimer. Langevin. And into the Rangers' end. Penalty coming up. I didn't see it. I'll have to wait for the call. 9:59 remaining. Second period, 4-1 the score, Rangers. This is New York Rangers hockey.
Penalty is 2 minutes for interference to number 22 of the Rangers, Nick Petiou. That's 2 minutes for interference. Time 10 minutes, 1 second. 10-0-1.
There's Nick Petiou. He's in for interference. Myers has called a lot of interference penalties. Lewis has called a lot of interference penalties tonight. 2 offensive interference.
So once again, the Rangers defending against the most potent power play in the National Hockey League. So far, it is not connected. Potvin from the point. Left side, Pearson. Potvin. In front, Bossy. Rangers capture it. Free puck again. Shot to the net. Shot. Wide and a save. Beck and Vadney doing a job in front. Back to the point. Potvin again, the right wing. Shot. Save. Rebound. Loose. It was not in. It was not in. Referee was ready to award the goal. He was pointing to somebody. Out in front. Score. Trottier.
So we now have a 4-2 hockey game on the goal by Brian Trottier. It's a power play goal, and here is where it all started. There's a save by Sotot. Beck cannot control the puck. There's the save by Sotot again, and
Vadney. Harold Vadney.
Jim, I think that first one was in.
Vadney scooped it out.
Maybe we can see that one again.
It's a power play goal on the interference penalty.
And here's finally the goal by Trottier. He's all alone out front. He puts it by Sotot.
It is now 4-2. We'll give you the interference. We'll give you the numbers on that in just a bit. Here comes Hedberg. Hedberg, shot in front. Knocked down.
Brian Trottier.
Puck back to center zone.
Instead of Pearson. And number 14, Bob Bourne. Time to go, 10 minutes, 30 seconds.
Bob Bourne gets one of the assists, and Pearson gets the other one. Penalty against the Islanders.
So Steve Vickers is pulled down by, it looks like Bourne's coming to the penalty box. Well, the Rangers will have the power play situation with 8:55 to go. There's the pull down by the left leg of Bourne.
The penalty is 2 minutes for tripping. Number 14 of the Islanders, Bob Bourne. He receives 2 minutes for tripping. The time's 11 minutes, 4 seconds, 11:04.
There's the announcement by Carl Martin. Trottier's goal with Pearson, and Bourne on the assist came at 10:30. It is a power play goal with Patillo in the penalty box.
Face-off will be in the Islander zone.
There's Phil Esposito with the headset on. For the Rangers, Anders Hedberg, Ron Greshner, Dave Maloney, Nielsen, and I think it's Vickers on left wing. They'll stay with that line intact. Now, Becker's out there.
Beck is the captain. Kachuk is the captain this third of the season. But because of the injury to Kachuk, they prematurely put the C on Beck.
Beck wanted to find out what was happening out there. That was all the agitation with Esposito. So now Barry will go to the bench. Second period, the score is 4-2 Rangers over the Islanders. 8:56 to go. Power play Rangers. Islanders clear.
Dave Maloney and Greshner out on the back line.
There's Anders Kaller in very, very deep. Here comes Dave.
He's caught.
Dave Maloney headmans. Hedberg's going to break for the net. Backhand. Missed in front for the Rangers. Nielsen on the point. Vickers. Good pass. Greshner. Greshner. In front. Save. Billy Smith stayed with him. I didn't think Greshner had room to fit in there. And puck is giveaway by the Rangers, just sent into the Islanders' end, where they easily clear it. 1:14 to go in the power play for the Rangers. Greshner.
They got Bossy out there killing the penalty.
Greshner sends one out. They'll be looking to break with him there. Bossy just sends it the length of the ice. I'm surprised.
One thing he can do is shoot.
That's all he has to do. Mike Allison. He'll carry it in. Poke checked away, and they almost broke. Allison followed up that loss with a little body check. Here's a giveaway almost. Bossy's after the puck. Here comes Eddie Johnstone. Up ahead, Allison all alone. Save! And there might be a penalty. Allison was really dumped, and he comes up to go back at his man and gets dumped again. That was Dennis Potvin again.
And Jim, Dennis Potvin was going to get a penalty, but by Allison coming back, there might be two of them.
He's hurt.
There's Allison. He's down on the ice. He was turned around by Dennis Potvin. Brian Lewis had Dennis Potvin pointed out for a penalty. And here comes Dennis Potvin to the penalty box.
7:24 left, second period. Score 4-2 Rangers. This is New York Rangers hockey.
I've got this headache that just starts right back up.
Would you try extra strength Tylenol? You know, you can't buy a more potent pain reliever without a prescription.
I'm going to have some proof.
Look at the difference in the amounts of medicine in the leading pain relievers.
The extra strength Tylenol has more medicine. I would like to try it.
How's your headache?
It's gone. I feel wonderful. I wish I would have found out about extra strength Tylenol a long time ago.
Extra strength Tylenol, aspirin free, and you can't buy a more potent pain reliever without a prescription.
Allison also went with Potvin. Here's the reason why. There's Potvin going back. Allison gets the play. He's going in all alone. He tries to put it through Smith. Smith makes the save. There's a turnaround by Potvin. That was called for a penalty. The referee had it pointed out. And then Allison came back at Potvin. Had he stayed down on the ice, there would have been no second penalty. There he goes again. Right to the glove side, and the save made by Smith.
Bourne and Potvin are in the penalty box. Rangers have a 4-on-3 advantage. 5-on-4 advantage.
23 seconds left in the penalty, in the first penalty to Bobby Bourne.
Coincident minors on those two. 7:24 to go. Free puck. Beck. Shot. Stopped in front of Vickers' skate, I believe. Hedberg. Vickers. Hedberg. Stopped on the short side. Islanders trying to break. Trottier with Goring. Trottier turned around the blue line. Nilsson with a cute little hook to spun him around. Rangers coming out. Vadnais. And Bourne is out. Vadnais broke in. Nilsson. Wide. Hedberg forechecking, knocks it away. Rangers have had the opportunities, have not made them pay off in this period. 22 shots on goal, Rangers. 17 for the Islanders. Hedberg. In front. Saved by Smith.
He's handling the puck well in this period.
Sure is. Tonelli coming down the right side. Tonelli sets a screen but lost the puck. Hospodar's got it ahead. Duguay to Hedberg. Duguay swept away. Gord Lane tries to clear and gets it by Hospodar. Duguay at center zone. Here comes Rod. Finds a wing coming in. It's Laidlaw coming in on left side. In front and just behind Talabas. Tonelli again. He's got Nystrom against Duguay. Nystrom goes left. Kept in. Tonelli goes in front. Nystrom is bodied off the puck. He's going to go. Hospodar again. And Hospodar, as far as we can see so far, hasn't swung a punch.
Hospodar's been needling Nystrom this whole hockey game. This time, the Rangers will get the advantage. Hospodar has not done anything yet. Nystrom gave him the turtle act. Did you see it?
Yep.
Nystrom giving him the turtle act. The Rangers have a goal. They won a game last week with the same thing.
Rangers are telling him to continue to do it. It's okay with them. Unless he got one we didn't know about. Looks like the way it's being called, which case it backfired. Let's find out.
There's nothing gone up on the board yet. Brian Lewis is at the referee's timekeeper's table.
But Hospodar looks upset.
Here are the penalties. Number 23 of the Islanders, Bob Nystrom, receives 2 minutes for roughing, plus 2 minutes for roughing, a total of 4. The time is 14 minutes, 15 seconds. 14-15.
And the fans give Eddie Hospodar a round of applause. And so does Craig Patrick.
Minutes worth of penalty time.
And the Islanders will be 2 men short. I say it, 4 minutes. The Rangers will try to get a goal in a hurry.
Little discussion going on, little diplomacy down at the ice. That is the second time tonight that Hospodar has successfully turned away from a fight, causing the Islanders to lose a man.
There's Eddie Johnstone, the only All-Star on the Rangers.
It'll be Johnstone, Don Maloney, Duguay, Dave Maloney, and Ron Greshner for the Rangers. Free puck. Duguay throws it back. Greshner. Dave throws it in. Eddie Johnstone trying to play for the puck. Johnstone against Billy Smith. And back to center zone. Caller, good pass across. Dave Maloney against Bourne. Going to be Bourne. Save!
Great play by Dave Maloney, a better play by Sotok.
Dave Maloney with a great play indeed. Islanders still have possession. And it's going to be a shot by Bourne. Wide. Don Maloney. Here comes Johnstone. Greshner. He's in with Don. In front, Maloney. Gone! Duguay!
And Jim, that's a big goal for the Rangers. That only cancels one half of the penalty to Bobby Nystrom, and it's the second time tonight that playing turtle by Hospodar paid off in the way of a goal. There's Doogie. And the score is now 5-2.
Duguay from Don Maloney.
An assist from number 12, Don Maloney. And number 4, Ron Greshner.
And Ron Greshner gets his third assist of the night.
Seconds.
4:52 to go. The time of the goal, 15:08. Remember now, Nystrom still has 2 minutes to do. 3 power play goals for the Rangers. Here comes Hedberg. Beck's got a shot. Save. Badney keeps it for the Rangers. In front of Goring, who almost took it away. This is Hedberg again. And Beck. 5-2 Rangers. Vickers with Nielsen. Nielsen in the corner with Vickers now. Goring shots out. Goring here taking the pass. Dropped off. Shot. Kicked away. Rangers have it. Nielsen couldn't wheel in time. He would have had a 2-on-1. Pass across. He's got Hedberg all alone. Save. Rebound. Save. Double save by Smith. Vickers has the puck. In front. Shot by Nielsen. Blocked. Islanders come out. Power play has 1:10 to go. Rangers leading 5-2. Barry Beck. Beck. Shot. High off a stick into the crowd. Look out up there. First time this year the Rangers have put 3 power play goals into a single game. Tonight in the NHL, Boston over Hartford in the second, 2-1. Minnesota and Quebec. Look at Quebec over Minnesota. Chicago won, Edmonton nothing, and Pittsburgh and Winnipeg no score. They are in the first there. 1 minute to go on the penalty for the Islanders. Free puck. Islanders end captured right side and cleared all the way down the ice by Ken Morrow. Rangers had the puck behind their goal line and start out. Allison. In deep is Don Maloney. Morrow throws him hard into the boards. Rangers had the puck. Power play Rangers. Eddie Johnstone. Johnstone back. Greshner lost it. Recaptures in time to pass to Dave. Return to Eddie. Lost it on his boots. 30 seconds in the power play. Johnstone to Dave Maloney. Johnstone deep. Lost it. Islanders could not clear. Free puck. Pass across. Johnstone comes back for it and sends it deep to the corner. Allison is there and waits for it. Allison. Greshner goes deep. Johnstone takes his place at right point. There's the pass to Johnstone. Left point pass. Dave Maloney shot in front. Goal! net. There's Don Maloney. And in the net. And again, Eddie Johnstone at the point with Greshner deep. Dave Maloney throws it to his brother. And it's the Maloney boys. Eddie Johnstone and Dave Maloney on the assist. And Nystrom, taking a double penalty, has cost the Islanders 2 goals. It is 6-2 Rangers.
Now for Don Maloney, that's the second goal of the game, 15th of the season. Time for 17:05.
Hospodar has the puck. Duguay working it out with Hospodar. Here comes Duguay. Offside. Score is 6-2 Rangers. Four power play goals and a shorthander. Shots on goal now. Rangers 26, Islanders 17. Look at Doogie. Just off. What off he is. Talavas gets it back, sent ahead by Hospodar. Duguay is onside this time. Here comes Patillo in the corner with Person. Angle shot comes through the crease. Sent into center zone. Laidlaw is there, knocks it loose, and it's out of play. Nick Patillo, Staten Island's best. .2:11 to go, period 2. Rangers 6-2 over the Islanders. Potvin. Vadnais stopped that one. Up on the wing. Potvin. To Beck's side. Double team, lost it. Picked up by the Islanders quickly. Tambellini along the side. Back to Potvin. Screen shot. Save! A blind save out in front. And lifted clear. Just beyond the reach on the right side of Dave Silk. Islanders coming in again. Allison back for the puck. Silky reaches for it. Offside left wing. Allison just ahead because of that poke check. Tempers are a little high. The Rangers have got to play it cool right now. They've got everything going for them with a 4-goal lead. .127 to go, period number 2. Bill will be talking with Eddie Johnstone between the second and third period. Nick Patillo and Bobby Nystrom are now checking each other. Tambellini and Talavas. Duguay on the faceoff. Lost the draw. Nobody's got clean possession here. Now Duguay comes back. Duguay's got the puck. Dug wheels, finds Talavas. Poke check knocks it away. Greshner with the puck. 1:09 to go, second period. Duguay with a heavy check. Patillo goes in. Offside. 1 minute and 1 second remain. Period 2. Rangers have scored 3 goals in this period against 1 for the Islanders. Gord Lane. Face-off is just across the Islanders' goal, the blue line, rather. Rangers now have Allison out as the center, with Eddie Johnstone on the right side, Don Maloney left. Lane across. Islanders trying to come out in a hurry now. Allison reaches for the puck, chopped down off the sideboards to Beck. Barry plays to center zone. Soft pass off the boards. Johnstone's there with Allison. Allison couldn't hold the pass. Here comes Don Maloney. Caller beats him to it. And there's Caller across. Head man, but it's Beck. And Beck turns it back in. 34 seconds on the clock. Back to center zone. Beck has it. Beck being checked from behind by Merrick. And the puck's out of play with 22 seconds on the clock. Rangers have been playing, without a doubt, some spectacular hockey. They're 4 straight on the road. There's no doubt in anybody's mind that they've played Los Angeles to a standstill and yet still lost the hockey game. That's the kind of a game hockey is. And tonight it has been pure head work. They have outplayed the Islanders intellectually. They made all the right moves. 17 seconds to go. A little physical besides, of course. Galler's in deep. Beck takes him into the side. 10 seconds to go. Islanders might get a shot here. Beck slows it down. Vadnais goes for the puck. Some heavy checks going on there. Allison's down. The puck is under him as the period ends. It's over, fellas. I think there was a penalty called as that buzzer sounded. Billy Smith has come the length of the ice, and he and Sotar are holding each other off. Smith left his crease. Smith came all the way the length of the ice and is down in the Rangers' end. Now, nobody else came off the bench. It was fortunate. That's Gary Howitt. I believe. Can't get a good look at him. Let's see what happened. There's Merrick. Allison and Howitt. That's Howitt, number 8. Here comes Vadnais after Howitt, and that's the penalty going to be called against the Rangers right across the back of the neck. Bad high stick work by Vad. Howitt wanted to go a little bit, so we think pretty sure that Vad is going to pick one up.
The shots on goal in the second period by the Islanders 10, the Rangers 9.
Now the bench is clear as both teams go to the dressing room. Shots on goal, 9 for the Rangers and 10 for the Islanders. 2-period totals of 27 New York and 18 for the Islanders. Referee's coming over to announce the penalties. Stay here a second.
Okay. Cross check. Two for roughing. Okay, you got it?
Yep.
I believe I heard. Here we go. Let's listen.
Number 8 of the Islanders, Gary Howitt, receives 2 minutes for roughing. Number 5 of the Rangers, Carol Vadnais, receives 2 minutes for cross-checking and 2 minutes for roughing. Time, 20 minutes.
Yeah, that's the way it'll stand with the Rangers getting 4 minutes worth of penalty time. Vadnais, you saw him with the cross-check. There's no doubt about that one. And 2 for roughing besides. Howard, 2 minutes for roughing. Kamen coming at the end of the period. So, at the end of 2, the score is Rangers 6, Islanders 2, and this is New York Rangers hockey.
For a change, we're talking to Eddie Johnston. Eddie, you're on this as much as I am.
Thanks, Billy. It's nice to be here again.
Eddie, first off, I want to congratulate you for making the All-Star team. I think it's an honor well deserved.
Thank you, Billy. It's a really big thrill for me, and I just go down there and do my best and try to represent the Rangers real well.
Well, certainly this last quarter that we've gone through, you've been outstanding.
Yeah, things have been going pretty good. I've been shooting the puck real well, and they've been going in. And like I said, hard work makes up for a lot of things.
Talk about hard work. In this game tonight against the Islanders, you set the tone of it right in the first period by hard work in the corner and getting the puck out to Don Maloney. But the best part of your play, I thought, was when you released the puck, using your body, and then going back and get it.
Yeah, that's just part of the thing. Like Potvin and Pearson, they like to hold on to the puck, and they like to let you swing by them, and you just can't do that. You got to play the man, and I took Pearson out and swung around and picked the puck up.
Eddie Johnston, Ed Hospodar, now 3 times has played Turtle lately, and 3 times the Rangers have scored goals.
I I think that's something that he's learned, that not to retaliate when he knows the other guy's going to get a penalty, like on Nystrom there tonight. Nystrom was getting the first penalty, and he figured he might as well take him with him, and Boskar didn't fight. He just covered his head up, which is smart, and he'll get his chance, and then if he wants to go, then they can go.
Eddie, we've got the first goal of the Rangers on tape now, and we'd like to show, and we'd like you to tell us a little bit about it.
Okay. But right here, like I said to Heath, I was going to go by him, and I just pushed him off the puck, and I had a look. I heard Donnie yell. I picked it up and threw it out to him, and he was right there, right where he should have been, and it's in the net.
And that was the first of Donnie Maloney's goals. Let's get back to the hospital playing Turtle. Just the opposite happened down at the other end when Potvin went in and took Allison out. Potvin was going to get a penalty, but Allison came back.
That's right. Mike retaliated, so they both get penalties, and nullifies a power play.
Eddie Johnson, is there a difference playing against the Islanders as against playing against any other team in the National Hockey League?
Well, I think, I know for myself personally that I don't know what it is about playing them, but you just seem to be more prepared. You're more mentally prepared, I think, and you can't go out there and make mistakes, because you make mistakes and they're going to burn you. So you got to play very disciplined, and of course, they're across town, and we like to be the top dog in New York. So there's a rivalry there, which I think is just great for this city, and playing them is well, the last two times we played them, it's just been like playoffs, and that's the way hockey should be played.
I think if there's a key to this hockey game, it has to be your power play, which is rated 18th in the National Hockey League, against theirs that is rated 1.
I think we're, so far tonight, we've done a pretty good job of shutting them down, and that's the big thing. Your power play wins you games, and your penalty killing wins you games. So, and tonight we've killed off. I don't think they've got a power play goal, and we've got a shorthanded goal. So and plus our power play's been going pretty good, and that's why the score's 6-2.
Eddie Johnson, I'd like to talk to you all night, but I think you might need a breather. Thank you very, very much.
Back here once again at Madison Square Garden, Jim Gordon along with the big whistle, Bill Chadwick. And to enlarge just a little bit on something I mentioned in passing before, that the difference in this game tonight so far, and it's quite obvious, of course, with the play of Eddie Hospodar, is the Rangers have played with their heads tonight. They came out working very hard. They took the body, but nobody was taking dumb penalties. There were very few high sticks, at least until that last one by Carol Vadnais just before the period ended. And the Islanders got themselves good and frustrated. It started off early, of course, in the first period at 4 minutes and 49 seconds. A shorthanded goal is a tough way for an opposing team on your ice to start off a hockey game. Don Maloney got it, the one you just watched replayed on that fine setup by Eddie Johnstone, a shorthanded goal. Then the Rangers, and as Bill has said, ranked 18th in the National Hockey League on power plays, suddenly showed a power play. Actually, it's not sudden at all. They've been coming along over the past half dozen games or so, improving little by little. And of all the things that a team does well eventually, the power play is the hardest to get to that point. It is the most difficult thing to work on. Allison got the power play goal at 8:51 in the first period, assist by Ron Greshner. Greshner has been fantastic out there tonight, setting up other people. Then at 9:02, Langevin scored on at least an 80-footer just across the red line. There's one of those things. The puck came in, dropped. It looked to us as we looked at it the third time like it took a little hop, skip, and came about 6 inches off the ice just before it got to Sotart. Anyway, it was just one of those things, and the Rangers' advantage was cut to 2-1. Vickers got it back at 14:10 with a power play. Assist by Ron Greshner, Anders Hedberg. And then the second period. And as the second period began, the Islanders came out and played a different kind of a hockey game. They were trying to take advantage of the Rangers. They were trying to get to the puck first. They were hungry for the puck. They were not playing the same type of game at all they played in the first period. And for a while at least, early in the second period, the Islanders had all the advantages. The Rangers a long time before they had a good shot on goal. And finally, the Rangers broke it. At 9 minutes and 22 seconds, Burns got the goal with the assist by Dave Silk and by Nick Fatiou. Fatiou getting it up the ice, and Silk with a beautiful play right out in front of the goaltender of the Islanders, Billy Smith. At 10:30, Trottier finally cracked in for the Islanders with a power play goal. The Rangers have been holding off the Islanders' power play all night long with Fatiou out for interference. It came at 10:30. Then Ron Duguay, power play goal, 15:08, the first of two power play goals scored on the same penalty or same series of penalties against Bob Nystrom. This is where Eddie Hospodar turned turtle, decided not to fight. 3 straight times it's cost the other team a power play and a goal. And then Don Maloney on the same power play, the same 4 minutes, scored at 17 minutes and 5 seconds, as you see. Eddie Johnstone on the assist, Don Maloney's 15th goal. And certainly not a bad season for Don Maloney, considering the fact that he started out so late this year because of the sickness. Dave Maloney, incidentally, has been on the ice for all 6 goals the Rangers have scored tonight. Now, it's a little thing called a plus and minus situation, and Dave Maloney has not been on the ice for any of the Islander goals. Dave Maloney, who had gone into this game, one of the leading, I'm not sure about who's got the top. Maybe Davey might have had the top going in. I'm not sure. Maybe Steve Vickers. Anyway, Dave Maloney, who went in with a fine plus and average record, certainly has added to it tonight. He's been on for all 6 of the Ranger goals, none of the Islander goals. And sometimes coaches don't put a great deal of stress on that. A lot of people do around the league. It simply means plus and minus, that you're on for more goals scored for you than you are for goals against you. You've got that good plus, and Dave Maloney certainly had that tonight. Shots on goal in the second period, and again, a much better effort for the Islanders, but obviously the Rangers coming across as a far better team. 9 for the Rangers in the second period, and 10 for the Islanders in the second period. 2 period totals, as you see, 18 for the Islanders, and 27 for the New York Rangers. So, the Rangers take a 6-2 lead into the third period. Interesting to see what kind of a game we have coming in. We're ready to start in the third in just a bit. This is New York Rangers hockey. Talking about, and Bill was downstairs at the time, the great night that Dave Maloney has had, and his plus and minus gets better and better and better. In case those things are important to you at home, you do not get a plus and minus on a power play situation. So, although Dave's been out there for all 6 of the goals, there was one which was not a power. 2. One was a shorthand. One was not a power play goal.
He gets a point on the shorthanded goal.
Right, but not on the one on the straight one. Not on the power plays, obviously. But nevertheless, he's been doing so good on the plus and minus, Bill.
He would be +2 on tonight's game because he'd get an assist on Burns' goal. Greshner plays with Dave Maloney, and he'd be out there also for those 6 goals. But Dave is a bigger plus than Greshner. The highest plus man on the Rangers is Carol Vadnais by very, very far.
Allison's goal was an assist by Greshner. Vickers' goal an assist by Greshner, and Duguay's goal an assist by Greshner. And Carol Vadnais, in the meantime, will be doing 4 minutes worth of penalty time.
Because he'll have company in the penalty box with Howard for 2 minutes, the first 2 minutes, and then the Rangers will be shorthanded.
Ron Duguay facing off against Tambellini, and the puck goes back to Gord Lane on the right-hand side. With the puck is Ken Morrow, and ahead. Tambellini, shot, high. Tonelli cleared into the corner by Sotart. Greshner runs his man. Tonelli still has the puck. Good play. Back to the point. Lane shot, wide. Rebound is still in the Rangers' end. Dave Maloney is after it, over on the right-hand side of Greshner. Allison lost it. Tambellini. Check by center cross. Dave Maloney checked him off the puck. Tonelli with the puck. Rangers having trouble finding the handle here. Greshner gets to it. And Greshner holds behind the goal line. Greshner pulled down, no penalty call. Free puck to the Islanders. And now they hold it along the sideboards under Gresh. 19:09 to go.
Face-off is inside of the Rangers zone. Rangers getting a lot of appreciation from the crowd.
Face-off will be on the left side of Sotart. Wayne Merrick, number 11, doing the facing now for the Islanders. Mike Allison for the Rangers, and Merrick is waved out. Nystrom comes in. Hospodar, soft pass up to Hedberg. Hedberg comes down the right side. Poked away from Nilsson. Here comes Nystrom. Nystrom's alone. Now he's got help with Merrick out in front. Merrick's got the puck. Throws it back to the point. Shot toward the net. Save! Big save. Rebound to Nilsson. Nilsson around behind the cage and leaves it off. Hospodar's got Hedberg. Hedberg gets around his man. Hedberg goes in. He's got Nilsson. Shot just wide off the right side of the net. Just wide. It was an off-speed shot, but it was not on target.
Those are the toughest to save.
Langevin's got the puck on the left side. Langevin across. Lorimer up to center zone. Hospodar sends it in. Shot Maloney. Score!
And it's a hat trick for Don Maloney. Hospodar will come up with one assist. It looks like Hedberg on the other. The Rangers were on a line change, and it is now 7-2. The second hat trick of the career of Don Maloney. There he goes in, and from about 30 feet at the top of the circle, he put it by Billy Smith. The teams were playing 4 apiece. Hospodar giving the pass to Maloney. Maloney took the shot. It went through the legs of Lorimer, Jim.
And Smith was off balance, and it went through him. He didn't have his stick on the ice.
Here come the hats. I thought it was his second, Jim. Evidently, it's his third hat trick.
In 13 seconds, the Islanders will have a power play. Listen to this. They're going to change goaltenders. Billy Smith is finished, and Resch is coming on. With 18-13 left in the third period and the score 7-2 Rangers, this is New York Rangers hockey.
Going into the nets for the Islanders. Glenn Resch with a goals against average of 2.85. He's won 15, lost 5, and tied 3. One of those losses were at the hands of the Rangers on January 2nd. The score 3-1.
After the face-off, Rangers had the puck. Score is 7-2, and in just about 5 seconds, there'll be a power play for the Islanders. Denny Potvin. Potvin with the puck against Beck. Power play is on for the Islanders. Potvin centers one. This is Pearson, number 7 at the blue line. Turnaround. In front. Wide. I think he might have had a little pace. A perfect setup, and it's wide. Gillies behind the net. Gillies and Beck go to the corner. Beck runs it. Rangers breaking. Johnstone ahead of the field. On Resch. Johnstone off the puck. Body check took him out. He thought he'd been tripped. Power play time, 1:23. Out in front by Trottier. Wide. Potvin broke in. Pearson taken down. Penalty for the Rangers. Rangers will be 2 men short.
And it'll be the 23rd time in this season that the Rangers have been shorthanded 2 men.
Pearson is still down. 17:07 left. Third period. Score 7-2 Rangers. This is New York Rangers hockey.
Makes me right when I love a rainy night. Ladies and gentlemen, Eddie Rabbit. Okay, guys, it's Miller time.
When it's time to relax, one beer stands clear. If you got the time, we've got the beer.
There's Stephen Pearson going to the bench. He was shaken up by that high stick call of Eddie Johnstone. There's Eddie going into the corner. Pearson is number 7. Jim, I think Pearson hit the back of his head. It's a fortunate thing he had the helmet on.
That's right. Johnstone pitchforked him a little bit. 17:07 to go.
This is the 23rd time this season the Rangers have been down 5-3 in manpower, as against 7 for anybody they've played against.
Minute and 7 seconds to go on the penalty to Carol Vadnais.
Duguay is going to be out there.
Duguay and Beck is on the left-hand side. Tom Laidlaw makes 3 for the Rangers. 5-on-3, an almost impossible situation. Bossy comes in. Bossy. They got 2 men in front. Here's a shot. Save. Sotart with a beautiful boot save. Beck knocks it free. Beck lifts it. Not clear. Now Duguay got it to the line and across. Excellent move by Duguay.
Duguay continues hustling. Face off outside of the Ranger zone. 45 seconds left on the penalty to Vadnais. 1:38 left on the penalty to Eddie Johnstone. Vadnais and Johnstone are almost in the game. 5-17 at the bottom of your screen.
Puck once again to the Rangers' end. Bossy is in there. Has the puck in centers 1. Back to Potvin. Potvin to the left side. Back to Potvin. He finds Bossy. Bossy's shot is blocked. He takes his own rebound to Potvin. Potvin looking to Bourne left side. Potvin goes to the slot. In front. Stick check the side. Laidlaw goes for it. Bossy beats him to it. Bossy's got an open man. Can't find him with Duguay there. Back to Bourne. Bourne with the puck. Bourne to the goal line. It comes back to Bossy. Bossy to Potvin. He can't tee it up. Potvin almost lost to Duguay. Now shoot. Save!
Sotart, and there's Barry Beck telling them about it. Bossy and Potvin playing catch with the puck, and Potvin finally shoots it. It's going for the upper left-hand corner. Gillies and Trottier on the doorstep, and the whistle had been blown when the puck was stopped. 8 seconds left on the penalty to Carol Vadnais, the face-off in the Ranger zone. There's another line of it. Watch the left hand.
Sotart trying to keep that crease clear, too. Whoa. Face off on the right side of Sotart. Fans at Madison Square Garden with a team cheer, and I can't repeat to you. Face off on the right side of Doug Sotart.
Dave Maloney comes out with Barry Beck now, and he wants to waste a little more time. He's talking to the penalty bench. Dave Maloney having one of his better games, and certainly Dunn having his better game.
Puck is on the right side of Doug Sotart. Anders Collar there, 28, will be waved into the circle. Look at Vadnais. He's ready. Free puck. In front. Beck clears. Vadnais out.
Vadnais stays out on the ice.
This is Potvin carrying the puck. Rangers have killed off 1 minute of 2 men short. Dave Maloney did not get a good clearing shot, but Don's got the puck. And he clears. They got a 2-on-1. Vadnais on the right. Talavas couldn't find him. He was hooked from behind. Puck is still deep, and Talavas stays deep. Tremendous penalty killing by the Rangers tonight. 23 seconds to go. Pearson ahead. This is Nystrom coming in. Vadnais trying to line him up. He drops it back. Don Maloney's working the corner. Here comes Vadnais to make it 2-on-1, and the Rangers did not clear. Potvin's got a shot. Stopped in front. Rangers breaking again. They got 2-on-2, 3-on-2. Don Maloney, Laidlaw's in front. Drop pass. Here's the shot. Goal!
And all of a sudden it becomes a rout. Dean Talavas being set up beautifully. And Dennis Potvin on the ice once again. He's had a rough night. There's the play out to Talafas, and does he coast in? And for the third game in a row, Dean Talafas scores.
That is not a power play goal. The power play was over about 5 seconds before the Rangers scored.
Ranger goal is scored by number 19. Dean Talafas.
Not a shorthanded goal.
On assessment, number 12.
In front. Deflected wide. Dave Silk almost put one in with his back to the net. It is 8-2 Rangers.
Jim, now's the time the referee better watch it.
It's going to get rough. There's no doubt about it. Johnstone still plays the puck on the ice and cleared. Rangers were 2 men short. It began with they had 2 men short for 1 minute and 8 seconds. Then killed off the power play and scored 5 seconds later.
That's the 5th point for Don Maloney tonight. 3 goals and 2 assists. What a night he's having.
Nick Mathieu. Perfect pass. Johnstone lost it. Ridden heavy into the boards. Johnstone and Howard swap shots. Allison on the side. Johnstone save. Rangers just continue this incredible move tonight. They haven't stopped once. Here comes Wayne Merrick. He's all alone. He sends a soft one. It's a save. No other Islanders were there. They were on a change. Vadnais finds Don Maloney. Allison playing without his helmet. It's at center ice. Mike sends it in.
This kind of a hockey game, you'll have to get stripped of your uniform.
13-16 to go in the game. Rangers had the lead, 8-2 over the Islanders. Islanders colliding with each other now. Allison reaches for Morrow, can't get to him. Vadnais got the puck. Mike Allison. Poked away. Rangers have it again. They've got Johnstone on the sideboards. Tries to center for Allison and can't do it. Morrow wipes him out. This is Allison. Don Maloney is in front. Allison to Maloney's. Save. It's off the side of the net. And a fast whistle stops play. 12:47 to go. Third period. Score 8-2 Rangers. This is New York Rangers hockey.
Now is out there between Vickers and Hedberg. We didn't see anything that I thought happened to Nielsen.
Free puck left side of Resch. He'll drop it there. Talavas working on the faceoff against Bob Bourne. Shot saved by Resch. Lorimer with the puck. Laidlaw sends it deep. Vickers has the puck. 2 men in front. And it is knocked free. Bourne comes away. Duguay did not. Yes, he did keep it in. Islanders had the puck. Past Hospodar and goes the length of the ice. Icing will be called.
Jim, while Don Maloney's got 3 goals and 2 assists, this has certainly been a team effort.
Rangers have 2 goals on 4 shots here in this period.
They have had 31 shots as against 22 by the Islanders. Al Arbor is unhappy sometimes when they win. That's Bill Torrey with the glasses behind him. He's the general manager of the Islanders.
Ron Duguay facing off. Bob Bourne facing off against Duguay. Hospodar off a stick into the crowd. Lucky that missed everybody. That was some drive.
Face-off will be out of the Ranger zone as the referee decided the puck was put out of play by the Rangers. There's Billy Smith. He's chewing nails about now, and I mean nails.
He's a competitor and a half, that one.
Is he ever?
Puck once again to the Islanders' end. Lorimer. Center zone and across. There will be no icing. Hospodar couldn't hold it. Laidlaw turns the corner with the puck. Lorimer is deep. Laidlaw comes away in front of his own net. Nice pass. Vickers in front. Resch came out, challenged well, and here's a shot by Hospodar. Blocked. Tanovas has the puck. Duguay holds away from a check by Butch Goring. In front and behind the Rangers. 2-on-2 breakout. Shot. Save. Gallo with a good shot.
Sotot's been sharp.
Best game he's had, Bill, in a long, long time. Giveaway by the Rangers on a change. Islanders break in. Check by Hospodar. Mattia with a check in the corner on Nystrom. And a frozen puck there. .11:09 to go.
There's Hedberg complimenting Hospodar. 11:09.
Bobby Nystrom. There's some intensity on the face.
Yes.
Nystrom and Dave Maloney in the corner. Coutinho and Nystrom. It's good to see that. Wouldn't prove a thing right now. Both guys just said the heck with it.
The rookie, Barry Burns, got his first NHL goal tonight, and it was a beauty.
Back across center zone. Dave Silk. Dave skating much better tonight, Bill. That knee must have improved a lot.
That's Kenny Morrow, his old teammate that they were going together there.
Islanders coming out of their own end with 10:40 to go in the game. Islanders trailing 8-2. Tripping penalty. Nystrom? No. Maybe Merrick. I'm not sure who was on the far side, but it's against the Islanders. With 10:36 left in the third, and the score, Rangers 8, Islanders 2. This is New York Rangers hockey.
Oh, get around, feel good. Look at me, knew they would. Levi's shirts. Good look and feel fine, good time, all mine. Levi's shirts. Blue, red, rust gray, navy brown, nice day. Levi's shirts. Cotton denim, flannel, chambray, okay. Levi's shirts. When it comes to comfort, style, and fit, that's about the size of it. Levi's shirts.
That'll be a power play for the Rangers.
9:24 at the time of the penalty against Tambolini. Face off center zone. Rangers power play has certainly snapped too here in the last couple of weeks.
They are 4 for 7 tonight.
Beck. Soft pass to center zone. Don Maloney. Sent ahead by Johnstone, not too far though. Potvin takes him off the puck and clears. We still haven't seen Nilsson out there, Bill, since you brought it up.
That's right.
Beck. Rangers certainly can't afford to lose a center. Callor comes back with the puck. Islanders killing off a penalty. 9:47 to go in the game.
Jim, out of the last 7 games the Islanders and Rangers have played, Bossy, I believe, has 2 goals.
Incredible for a scoring machine like him. Don Maloney's onside.
Rangers will be looking for him.
Butch Goring checked by Allison and Vadnais. Vadnais, Potvin lost it. Johnstone's got it. Don Maloney is in front. Vadnais playing to Johnstone again. Allison can't hold the puck. Took his eyes off it to look at the net. Goring plays the corner. 39 seconds to go on the penalty. Rangers had the power play. Goring almost took it away from Vadnais. Goring doing a good checking job, and Allison.
Good job.
Took it away. 20 seconds to go on the power play for the Rangers. Stephen Pearson has it. Anders Collar, number 28. Nice move on Vickers. Wide. Collar looking for a shorthander. 4 seconds to go on the power play. Rangers coming down 2-on-2. Now it's 2-on-3. Doogie goes for the net. Cross ice pass. Goes wide. Talavas here. Power play is over. They got Duguay in a slot. Duguay just outside the crease with Talavas. Shot. Score!
And it looked like Talavas on a tip-in on a beautiful setup by Vickers. The power play had just been over. There's Vickers. Watch him come up against the left boards. There's Talavas, number 19. He goes in front of the net. The shot by Vickers. Unusual for Vickers to take a shot at 25 feet, but the tip in by Talavas.
Dean Talavas.
So that's the second goal tonight for Talavas, and his fourth in the last 3 games.
11 minutes, 37 seconds. With Dean Talavas, goal number 2.
Right out in front. Morrow's got the puck. This is Gary Howitt coming down. Howitt's got Wayne Merrick. Merrick gets behind Laidlaw. Wide. Going to be a penalty against Nick Batiou. Gillies and Hospodar hold each other off. Batiou's gone. I'm not sure who that was on the far side he collided with, but it was some check.
I think it's Gillies.
Gillies? Might be right. 7:58 left. Third period. Score is now 9-2 Rangers. This is New York Rangers hockey.
Here are the penalties. Number 22 of the Rangers, Nick Batiou, receives 2 minutes for charging and 2 minutes for roughing. Total of 4 minutes. Time is 12 minutes, 2 seconds, 12:02.
There's Nick Batiou in the penalty box. He's going to be there for 4. He got 2 for charging and 2 for roughing. Gillies was the guy he was roughing. It's unusual.
Looked like it was Bob Bourne, Bill. Yeah, I think so. We don't get a second look at it, so take your choice. Face-off will be on the right side of Doug Sotard, who's having his best game in a long time. Dougie had been feeling under the weather since about the Colorado game. He got one of those nagging colds that hung on. But he's been sharp tonight. 9-2 Rangers. Tambellini across. Nystrom lost it to Beck's check. Sent in by Potvin. Pearson collides heavily. Vadnais lifts it, could not clear. Beck should. Just beyond Johnstone's reach. Shot. Off a stick, into the crowd.
This is the most goals the Rangers have scored in any one game this year. The last time they got more than 9 goals was on the 24th of October, 1979 against Edmonton, right here when they beat them 10-2.
Power play still has 3 minutes and 21 seconds to run. Face off on the right side of Sotard. Sent in deep. Laidlaw lifts it clear. Potvin's got it. Just got good news about the absence of Nielsen. They just figured they don't need him right now, resting him a little bit. Tomorrow night's a big night. Calavis comes back and lifts it to the line. Not clear, though. Shot Pearson. Blocked. That was Eddie Hospodar going down. And Allison has the puck. Trottier has one power play goal with the Islanders tonight. That's the only power play goal they've got.
About 35 seconds in the first penalty.
That's 1 out of 7 for the Islanders tonight. Time remaining, 2 minutes and 21 seconds. Right the first time, it's 25 now. This is Bossy coming in. Bossy lost it on a check. It is lifted clear. Length of the ice.
Good play by Dave Maloney. You don't pick that guy's pocket very often.
Solid check. That was on by Burns on Dennis Potvin. Rangers are killing off a power play, believe it or not. They control the puck as much as the Islanders have. First penalty is over. Rangers have a shot. Silk. Silk throws it behind the net. Saw how far out Resch came to get in the hockey game. Burns throws his weight. Takes an elbow. Penalty. Potvin is put down. Look out. They've been trying to bust out all night long. There's Gillies.
Whoever that was on the Rangers that came into that picture thought Potvin took a cheap shot.
I think it was Hospodar, but I'm not sure. I have to wait and see till they separate. Gillies has got poor Johnny D'Amico caught in there someplace.
Johnny's been there before.
They don't come any tougher than Clark Gillies. Although Mr. Beck...
Not much bigger either.
Not much bigger. Although Mr. Beck would go about the same faction. Let's see what happens.
We're going to show you how we think it started or how it did start.
Gillies could be in awful trouble here if he keeps coming back.
I don't think Gillies is going to play anymore.
This is not over yet. Hospodar is still pinned against the boards.
It all started with Potvin giving an elbow. I think it was Hospodar that took exception.
I believe it was, Bill.
The only other person it could be looking at the back of the jersey was getting a...
What do you think?
Dave Maloney.
What do you think Johnny D'Amico's saying here to himself? Please stop. Please stop. That's a big man.
D'Amico's saying they don't play like that in Rexdale, Ontario.
Meantime, there's still a scramble going on. There's Dave Maloney in the middle. Might have been Dave.
It might have been Dave. I think it was, Jim.
Greshner is out there. Obviously. Nick Fatigue's a spectator.
Nicky, don't come out of there. It'll cost you a fortune.
Sounds like it's over. Dave Maloney comes to the penalty bench. Denny Potvin was there.
Dennis Potvin is going to the dressing room. There's Potvin in the center of your screen with the C. And here's the elbow.
Wow.
Now watch Dave Maloney come into the picture. Merrick comes in after that.
It is Dave Maloney, definitely. Not Eddie Hospodar as we thought. Well, 5:43 to go. The score is 9-2 Rangers. Petit was still doing a minute and 45 seconds of penalty time, and all this broke out.
But you'd think the penalty was against the Islanders. The Rangers have had the puck.
Far more in control than the Islanders have throughout the entire 4 minutes. Dave Silk looks like he's enjoying something out there.
Is that a happy bench? I wonder why.
Maybe we can catch some of this if they start to talk down there.
You're going to have a lot, Jim. You're going to have some misconducts, I believe. You'll have an elbow to Potvin. You'll have a charge to Maloney, possibly fighting with both Maloney and Potvin.
They're still getting it sorted out. Al Arbor. The Rangers have never trailed in this game. They had a 2-goal lead before the Islanders got on the board and just enlarged it since then.
That young fella standing alongside of Al Arbor, I believe, is Sutter, the injured, one of the 5 Sutters. He'll be back in March, they say. Burns is going out also.
Looks like Gresham might have gone with Dave Maloney.
There's 5:43 left.
Merrick, I would presume, and Gillies will be following along to the dressing room.
Jim, do I have to leave here and get downstairs?
You just stay away from those guys, Bill. Don't go playing out there with those big boys. Clark Gillies.
He's still there.
When they start to announce the penalties, we'll just switch down to the PA and let you listen to it with us.
Brian Lewis was looking up on the clock to see how much he should give him to get rid of him.
2 days. Rangers, of course, have a very tough game coming up tomorrow night in Boston. They got 4 straight on the road. Lost a game they should not have lost to Los Angeles. And then this blowout against the Islanders.
You know, Sotot deserves a lot of credit, Jim. After letting that long shot in, that would have destroyed a lot of goaltenders.
I agree. Now the Islanders are coming over to talk to the referee. Just as soon as Carl Martin starts to talk in the PA, we'll shut up here. Here you go.
Please listen up. Here are the penalties. For the Islanders, number 5, Dennis Potvin, receives 2 minutes for boarding, 5 minutes for fighting. Number 26, Dave Langevin, receives a 10-minute misconduct. So, too, do the following. Number 9, Clark Gillies. Number 11, Wayne Merrick. And number 22, Mike Bossy. The Ranger penalties are as follows. Number 26, Dave Maloney. 2 minutes for charging, 5 minutes for fighting. Number 4, Ron Greshner. Number 16, Dave Silk. And number 27, Gary Burns, each draw a 10-minute misconduct. And additionally, each team has been assessed a bench minor penalty.
Well, he got rid of as many as he could.
All penalties, 14 minutes, 17 seconds.
We understand that Dave Maloney went to the dressing room, and instead of going to the dressing room, went to the doctor's quarters, and he was bleeding quite steadily. The Rangers can ill afford to lose another defenseman.
And so, Potvin goes for boarding and fighting. Maloney goes for charging and fighting. Greshner, Silk, and Burns all go for 10-minute misconducts. Langevin, Gillies, Merrick, and Bossy all picked up 10-minute misconduct penalties.
Jim, can you imagine all the cable fans that thought they were going to spend a nice, quiet evening at home?
That's awful. And two-minute bench minors, 1 to each team. Looks like that washes everything out, doesn't it?
Well, Nick Fatiu still has 1 minute and 45 seconds left to the penalty. All these misconducts have been given out because the players did not proceed to the neutral area when the altercation started.
That's a rule that has worked out very well this year.
It's been a great rule, Jim. It's been a great rule.
Tonelli will sit out the penalty for the bench minor. Allison will sit out the bench minor for the Rangers.
14, Mike Allison will do likewise for the Rangers.
Here's something else that's happening around the National Hockey League tonight. In the third period, Boston 3-2. Quebec keeps going. They got Dan Bouchard, and this is the third game he's played. It looks like he won the third one. Chicago 3-1 over Edmonton. 1-0 Winnipeg over Pittsburgh in the second period. Winnipeg is in here next week.
Face-off will be to the right side of Glenn Resch, who took over for Billy Smith tonight. Islanders had the puck, intercepted by the Rangers again. It has been a Ranger game right from the start.
Right from the play with Eddie Johnstone in the corner, Jim.
Short-handed goal made all the difference in the world. A minute and 27 seconds to go in the power play. Into center zone, Butch Goring sends one towards Sotart. Around behind the net. Get-on shot possible. They don't take it. Pearson will shoot. Save. Don Maloney tries to clear it and cannot. Caller is there. Johnstone on the side. Rangers breaking out. Badney one-on-one. Pearson back. And Badney circles back and throws it back to center zone. Rangers do not capture, though. Beck goes across to try to take out Howitt. Howitt shoots wide. Howitt taken down by Beck. Rangers had the puck. Badney on the sideboard. Johnstone and Howitt. Howitt coming up high on Johnstone with a stick. They're both going to go. Look out. As you know, has got the reputation of one of the toughest fighters in the league. So far, he's got his hands full with Eddie Johnstone. They're also tired. Johnstone doing a pretty good job. That's the Rangers' only All-Star. I hope they treat him kindly down there. Johnstone's gone. Howard is gone. Here's the penalties again.
Number 8 of the Islanders, Gary Howitt, and number 17 of the Rangers, Eddie Johnstone, have each received 2 minutes for high sticking and 5 minutes for fighting. Total of 7 minutes apiece. The time, 15 minutes, 20 seconds. 15-20.
I have to check Little Old Ranger book to find out how long it has taken to play third periods in the history of the Rangers. We've been here a long time. Rangers leading 9-2 over the Islanders. This was predictable, this type of an ending, unfortunately, to this kind of a game. It always happens when things get so far out of hand as far as score goes. Hello, Nick. Nick giving you a hello, Mom, there. Bobby Nystrom. Billy Smith, who was really tagged hard tonight. Resch came in after the Don Maloney goal, and he's given up 2 to Talabas. Islanders still have a power play here. That's almost lost in all this scrapping. Pearson. Nystrom standing in front of the net. Nystrom and Hospodar are going to go. Look out. They separate, but with sticks high. 76 minutes in penalties for the Islanders, 68 minutes against the Rangers tonight. Islanders into the Rangers' end. This is Lorimer dropping it back screen. Nope, Bourne passed across instead. Laidlaw lifts it, could not clear. There's Nystrom and Laidlaw. Rangers had the puck, but Tio's out. No power play anymore. Nicky, nice pass. Vickers has the puck. Back to Patiu. Shot. Blocked in front. Rangers can't get the rebound shot. 3:43 to go, and back to center zone. Nystrom. Soapy's got it all the way. Barry Beck. Vadnais. Don Maloney coming in on Gord Lane. In front, missed by Petieu. Beck pokes it deeper. Goring away from Duguay's check. Gord Lane. Duguay forces him back. Goring. Taken away by Don Maloney. Lost by Maloney. Goring comes in. Beck's got him. Centering pass, Rangers. Duguay on the right of Don Maloney. Don goes left. There's no wing. Petieu is going off on a change. 2:53 to go in the game. Up to the red line. Goring again. He's in. Nice move. Sweep check is fine by Vadnais. And he lifts it clear. There will be no icing. About 2.5 minutes to go as the Islanders move the puck in their own end. That's Talavas again. He's got 2 consecutive goals. He's in line for a hat trick tonight. Islanders coming out. Caller across. Long shot. Off speed. Goes wide left. Vickers back for it. Coming up on the 2-minute mark. Eddie Hospodar with the puck. Boxcar sends it in. Islanders have it again. Lorimer passes across left side to Pearson. Anders Kaller lost on a check by Hospodar. Islanders still have it. Back to Kaller. Bourne, dead on shot. Score. Dead on shot. Look out. Pearson's going to go, maybe. Don Maloney and Nystrom come in and grab Maloney. Now Pearson is not a fighter. He doesn't like to, never would, backed off, and Don and he had separated when Maloney realized who it was, and Nystrom came in. Meantime, Bourne picks up a goal to make it 9-3. Here's the goal, dead on by Bourne. Almost no chance to stop this one. Lower left-hand side. They're just slapping. As you see, they separated, and all of a sudden in comes Nystrom. It's Bourne's goal at 18-14. So Bobby Nystrom goes back to the penalty box. What a mess this score sheet is tonight. Here we go.
The Islanders' goal was scored by number 14, Bob Bourne, assisted by number 28, Anders Keller, and number 7, Stephen Pearson. Time of the goal, 18 minutes, 14 seconds.
Bob Bourne's goal at 18-14.
Bob Bourne gets goal number
Kaller
3
and Pearson on the assist.
On the same play,
here's the announcement.
Penalizing 2 minutes each for roughing. Number 7 of the Islanders, Stephen Pearson, and number 12 of the Rangers, Don Maloney. That's
Nystrom's
2 minutes
not gonna
each
go.
for roughing.
Surprise.
Time 18 minutes, 14 seconds. 18-14.
Fans thought Nystrom was going to go too. He did not. It is Don Maloney and Pearson for roughing. 1:46 to go. Rangers finish off their season with the Islanders in April at the Island. Don't make plans for that night. Want you to be with us. Petieu has the puck. Duguay hauls it loose. Ron Duguay. 1:25 to go in the game. Bill will have the star of the game tonight. Duguay just ragging the puck, killing the clock off. Vadnais. Barry Beck. Vadnais.
This is the last minute play of the game.
And Beck. There's no love lost between these teams, and this is not going to improve relations, I'll tell you that. Here comes Patillo. High shot off the glass. Back to center zone. Both teams have 4 skaters. 34 seconds to go in the game. Vadnais in front of his own net. Beck. Crowd loves it. Barry Beck. And sends it ahead. Listen to the crowd. Portrait of 2 coaches. Bill will have the star of the game. We'll wrap up this game and give you scores around the league in a little bit. The final score is Rangers 9 and Islanders 3. Back with more after this message.
The third star was awarded to number 4 of the Rangers, Ron Gresham, who's
This is Bill Chadwick in the studio, and it wasn't any problem to pick the star tonight. The last Islander game, it was Dave Maloney. This one, it's Don Maloney. You're smiling, Donald.
Oh, yeah, Bill. I wish we could play these guys 80 games a year the way things went tonight, boy. It must have been the lucky Irish. It just, everything it touched seemed to turn to gold tonight.
Your 3rd hat trick of your career, and I would imagine the most satisfying.
Yeah, I tell you, against the Islanders, they're such a tough team and such a rivalry there that it's just one of the best feelings I've had in a long, certainly this season, one of the best ever, you know. It's definitely probably the most pleasing of them all, you know.
You know, it was a Maloney night because I don't know about the last 3 Ranger goals, Donald, but the first 6 Ranger goals, Dave Maloney was on the ice for the Rangers, and that hat fits you great.
Thank you, Bill. Yeah, it's not a bad fit. Yeah, Dave was he was all over the ice tonight. You know, he's really been playing well, and you know, it's just everything. It's funny, you know, the last little while things just haven't been going too well for me, you know, and it's funny. Sometimes you don't really do anything different, and it just turns around for you. So can't complain, that's for sure.
Well, after a start that you had being injured, Don, it must be real good for you.
Yeah, it's I tell you, Bill. I think when I had that mononucleosis, it really stays in your system, you know, and. Really, the last maybe 4 or 5 games are starting to feel where now I can hit a little bit more and be a little more aggressive out there. And I think maybe that was the matter with my game. I wasn't really aggressive enough. And I think if I can keep going this way, who knows what can happen.
Don, in your opinion, what was the key?
Well, again, I think I look back at Monday night's game, and it was it was. Again, I think we played fairly well, but geez, you know, we just bad breaks and we just let down and bang, lost the game. So we came in tonight, and it was. This really shows a lot of character. I think we had tonight, and now we have tomorrow night's game against Boston. It's got to the point where we just have to win these games, and I think everybody accepts the fact, and we just went out there and had a very good effort.
I thought so, Todd. May have had a little letdown. After he let that goal in, a normal goaltender would have maybe fallen apart, but he came back tremendously strong.
Got to give him a lot of credit for that. I know, especially Dougie, because he has had problems with his confidence, I think, and to come back and make some real strong saves after that, that's exactly what you need. To be, I think, a championship hockey team or a winning team, you got to have the strong goaltending. If we get things like that, boy, who knows how far we can go.
Don, you're bubbling all over. This has to be the biggest win of your career.
Well, it doesn't happen too often that I get 3 goals, so.
And 2 assists.
Well, I was going to mention that, but thanks. Yeah, it was good. Again, I'm just happy we won the game, first of all, and I'm happy the way things went for myself tonight also.
Will you be calling Mother and Dad tonight?
Well, I don't know, yeah. As soon as I get out of here, yeah, I think I'll give them a call, let them know. They'll probably read the papers anyway, so I don't know. I usually send them clippings if anything good happens. It hasn't happened too often, so maybe I'll send them a clipping or something, you know.
Don Maloney, congratulations. I know you want to get in with the boys. Just tremendous effort on your part.
Thanks very much, Bill. I really appreciate it.
And now back to Jim Gordon.
Thank you, Bill, and stay with us. We'll be back after this commercial break. This is New York Rangers hockey.
When I was coaching, I was the boss. I used to feed them, dress them, Get him to bed on time. Now I treat him to our favorite beer, right?
Light beer from Miller.
Light's got a third less calories than the regular beer. And what else?
It's less filling, Red.
And they really like the taste. Another beer, anyone?
Yeah, come on, do it.
What's the magic word? Please.
Light beer from Miller. Everything you always wanted in a beer, and less.
Just a fast summary here of the game. Don Maloney scored the first goal, a shorthander at 4:49. Then Allison a power play and Vickers a power play. Langevin had one for the Islanders. At the end of one period, it was 3-1 Rangers, and the game was over for all intents and purposes right there. Burns, Duguay, and Don Maloney again in the second period. Trottier got the single goal for the Islanders. Then Don Maloney picked up his hat trick at 1:47 of the third. Dean Talavas added a couple more at 4:58 and 10:37. Meantime, Resch had come in for the Islanders with Billy Smith out after Don Maloney's hat trick goal, while Bourne got the last goal for the Islanders, making it 9-3 at 18 minutes and 14 seconds. Incidentally, as you leave us tonight, you'll be able to watch Don Maloney collect that hat trick again. Other scores around the league tonight, and it was a fairly busy night in the National Hockey League. We'll get those up for you just as soon as we can. As you take a look at the very quickly emptying Madison Square Garden, Boston and Hartford a 3-3 tie. Hartford with an outstanding job for them tonight. Minnesota beaten by Quebec by a score of 6-2. Quebec's on the way up. Minnesota in trouble. Edmonton and Chicago 4-2. Chicago continues to play good hockey. That's in the second period. Pittsburgh and Winnipeg also in the second period. The score is tied at 1. And the roof of Madison Square Garden, one of the most recognizable scenes in the entire United States of America. Madison Square Garden. Once again, we'll be watching Don Maloney with his hat trick as you leave us tonight. The final score, the Rangers with an outstanding effort. The final game of the year will be at the Island in April, and that should be a dandy then. It is Rangers 9 and Islanders 3. Be sure to be with us here again tomorrow night, 7 p.m., for a college basketball doubleheader. The announcers on the preceding telecast selected by Madison Square Garden Productions Incorporated. This has been a presentation of Madison Square Garden Productions Incorporated.